wrestling fans. Welcome to CZW Presents Total Havoc. Salamander Jones here with everyone's favorite curmudgeon, Brian Logan.
I can't believe I'm stuck working with you again, my God.
It's not that terrible. Anyway.
Oh, John Dahmer's face is pretty terrible. Forearm strike from Moxley. Well, I guess he's filling in here with Sami Callihan over in Europe on tour.
Hard-hitting action in the ring right now. Jon Dahmer, if you somehow missed it, last month, found out in the span of about 15 minutes that he was not only the #1 contender for the Iron Man title, but lost that opportunity to Sami Callihan, who ran in on his match, and Jon Mox, causing interference. My God, what a spine buster. Cost Dahmer that match.
Well, losing is nothing new to Jon Dahmer. He's been a loser since he's been here. 8, 9, 10, 12 years he's been here. He's been on the losing end most of the time. Let's see if Jon Moxley can continue.
Buries the shoulder deep into the gut of Dahmer. Dahmer is one of the guys that's been here from the very beginning. People talk about Zandig, they talk about Whitebeater, Gage, Lobo, but Jon Dahmer is one of those names that has been the CZW from the very start. And Jon Moxley just got sent to the outside hard.
And look at Dahmer talking to his friends and buddies and disgusting people in South Philadelphia. Love their hero here, Jon Dahmer.
Oh!
Look at that. These people cost Jon Dahmer that advantage right there.
Yep.
He's more worried about what they thought than he was about taking it to his opponent, and now he's paying for it.
Moxley driving the back of Dahmer into the ring apron. I got to talk a little bit to this Moxley earlier today. This kid, he's a tough street kid from the streets of Cincinnati. Trained with Les Thatcher.
Like WKRP?
If you say so. Right now,
Well, I'll tell you what, Jon
series of
Dahmer's really a
lariats.
dose of his own medicine. He's got the air chopped out of him. He's sucking wind, crawling on the mat.
Moxley on the move. Whoa! Takes him down hard. Dahmer with the kick out. Moxley told me that he's going to take what he wants, when he wants, and it doesn't matter to him who's in his way.
Well, you know what? I've been in this business, 10, 11 years, and I've heard that about a zillion times, and very few are able to get the job done. Let's see what this kid's got.
Right now, he's stretching Dahmer on the mat, burying that knee between his shoulder blades. Really putting on the pressure. Dahmer trying to fight his way out.
And these people, again, getting behind their hero. St. Patrick's Day.
Nice exploder.
Wow, oh!
That lower back.
Either lower back or a little too much lunch prevented Dahmer from hitting that famous nip-up he does.
There's the jawbreaker out of Moxley. Oh, and the camel clutch applied. Really working over the back of Dahmer. Papa Giorgio, a great position.
The best position for Papa Giorgio is in the front row and out of that ring. The guys they replaced me with, I mean, you couldn't find worse people working a toll booth in the Jersey Turnpike.
You are a bitter man.
Back to the matchup.
Dahmer now seems to regain somewhat control of this match. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Moxley going high. Oh! No water in the pool. Oh, what a suplex. Dahmer's got him hooked. Oh, release German.
That just tells you the intelligence of Jon Dahmer. He's already got an injured back and throwing suplexes. It's taking him just as long to get up as his opponent.
Well, he's going for the cover now. Oh, not enough.
He's beefing with the ref about the count, but he didn't even hook the leg. What does he expect?
Dahmer taking this man back to the corner. Oh,
Look at those chops. I think they're right in the throat, Salamander. Look at that. Terrible illegal chops right to the throat.
They are square in the center of the chest. Even I can see that from here. Oh! What a slam out of Moxley.
Oh, I tell you what, I think that was a slow count right there. Moxley's got every right to be angry. I think that was a slow count.
It doesn't take a slow count to make Moxley angry. This kid is angry all the time. As we see here as he goes for the chair. Dahmer slow to get to his feet. Moxley just waiting on him. Swing and a miss.
Look at this. Now Dahmer using a chair.
Oh.
Look at this. And backfired on him. He deserves it. Bringing a chair to the ring like that.
Are you seeing the same match I'm seeing?
I just saw Jon Dahmer to hit Moxley with a chair. And now he's paying for it. Turnabout's fair play.
Oh my. Dahmer trying to fight him.
Oh! Look at that. Rams his back and the legs of the chairs. Ouch.
Good Lord. We've seen this before.
His cradle suplex. Wow. Well
Moxley
scouted.
fights out. Implant DDT right on that chair. Goes for the cover.
Good night, Jon Dahmer.
Oh, and that is all she wrote.
I'll tell you what, these South Philly idiots really upset their hero got put in his place.
They're booing me. They're booing me.
With you, it's the dirtier the better.
Hey, he comes here to win. That's what it takes to win. He didn't hesitate. He put away a veteran here. My hat's off to him. And I'm sure it'll remain nameless. There's be one other upset person somewhere in the country tonight.
What is this?
Wow, he's got 2 belts.
What the fuck you want out here, baby? This is my fucking house.
Shut your mouth, Drake.
Fuck, you're a fucking asshole.
You know, since day one in Combat Zone Wrestling, me and my son
You think just because everybody's out here, you can back the fuck up? That's right. You think because you want to be back? You know, there was a young man that I met a few years ago in Ohio. His name was Sam, and he was a good kid. That's not the same guy that's here right now. You turned into an unappreciative bastard. I got you looking this healthy, motherfucker. And I tell you what, you went right there. This is the only time I'm ever gonna say anything public about this shit at all. Dustin, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. Sammy, listen. I know you got heat ego going on right now. Go to the back. Calm the fuck down before you take this somewhere that you don't want to go.
Whoa!
Look at this. Younger raining down with rights and lefts. And Moxley in with the save. Moxley now stomping away on Drake.
Oh, Drake's gonna pay now.
Oh, what a chair shot. Look at this 2-on-1 assault.
Hey, now, where is all his buddies now while he's out here getting his rear kicked?
Look at this. Oh, man. Drake managed to get out of that one narrowly anyway. Oh. Switchblade conspiracy. Setting up the chairs.
Conspiracy. Sami Callihan and Moxley are making a point. And that point is,
Powerbomb through 2 chairs. And look at this. Sami Callihan with the World Heavyweight Championship.
all while Drake Younger watches.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Here comes the exclamation point on the message.
Brain damage making the save for Drake Younger. And Jon Moxley and brain damage now squaring off.
Moxley's gonna need every trick he's got to get past this cyborg, this wrecking machine.
He's gonna have to. Irish whip, counter, knee to the gut, and another. Sends him for the rod. Oh!
Half-breed Billy Graham has got to be the ugliest person I've seen today. Every day's Halloween for that man.
That only makes me happy because that means that I'm not the ugliest person that you've seen today. Oh! Straight boot right to the spine. Nothing fancy about that. Big slap.
And come to think of it, this is probably the biggest physical challenge I've seen Jon Moxley have here.
Trying to stand toe.
Those blows are not even registering on brain damage.
Look at this. Damage now with the headbutts.
Just a walking weapon.
And look at this, just standing in the man's throat.
What a combination. A fighter a brawler, and the absolute worst official I've seen in my entire life trying to call this match. Anything could happen here.
Look at this. Damage rearranging the facial features of Jon Moxley.
What is that?
Was that a fork? Good God. Right to the top of the Cyborg's head. Oh. Look at him.
Look at this official, absolutely scared to death to go in there.
Carving away. And damage now. Look at the blood pouring into his eyes.
Moxley about Billy Graham. What is he doing? Stay on the floor where you belong, or in a zoo where he really belongs. Freak show.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Brain damage is being his forehead is being carved up like a turkey.
Good God. And look at Moxley's hands covered in blood. Look at damage.
Oh! Was that blood he just spat out?
Moxley gets a taste of his own fork. Damage calling for silence.
Oh! Is that blood?
Oh! Good God!
That was almost in 3D.
That could be the biggest right hand I've ever seen.
Oh!
Good God.
Swine flu tonight, boys.
The crowd calling for Moxley's blood. Damage only too happy to give it to him. Oh, now damage carving away. Look at this. Rapid fire shots with that fork, just perforating the flesh of Jon Moxley.
Look at this official, absolutely nowhere near where he should be. He's better off washing cars. This match is an absolute street brawl. Look at this.
What the hell is Jimmy Clydesdale going to do in this situation? The man's like 3'2".
Then he shouldn't be in there.
His best bet, stay in the corner, make a 3 count if it actually happens.
Best bet to sit in the front row and buy a ticket. And let the professionals do their job.
Oh,
look
what
at
a
this.
back elbow.
Moxley is really taking the fight to brain damage.
Big
I'm impressed.
drop kick. You should be.
Look at that suicide
dive.
plancha.
And look at the face of Jon Moxley.
I'd rather not, it's quite gross.
Both men down on the outside. Brain damage has been irate since last month when the Switchblade conspiracy jumped him.
What a feather in the cap it would be for Jon Moxley to put brain damage down right here in CZW. I gotta tell you, I've never seen anybody really out-brawl brain damage.
Very true. Oh, and look at this.
And this match,
What a
matches we've
clothesline.
seen tonight, junior title, tag team champions in the ring, heavyweight title match we saw, incredible one. This is nothing about winning and losing. This is about who walks away and who's left laying.
Good call for once by Mr. Brian Logan.
I make good calls every time.
Shot to the gut and one to the chest. I think he took a nipple off. Oh.
Brain damage, a machine. Like a tumbler, just rumbling through the chest of Jon Moxley. Chop after chop, strike after strike.
Oh, head meets ring post. Ring post wins every time. Both of these men covered in blood. Oh.
And that is bone on bone. You know, I'm wondering if Brain Damage's skull is actually a metal skull, like a metal skeleton, to be able to take the punishment and use his head like a weapon like that.
Damage now with a piece of that table. Splitting it over the head of Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley already bleeding profusely.
Shot to the back.
This is an absolute war, Sal. An absolute war. No titles. It's not about titles. It's not about championships. This is about who is the tougher man.
Absolutely, and right
These guys
now.
cost.
Oh boy. Moxley getting out of the way just in time.
Oh!
God, what a forearm shot. Blood flying everywhere.
If you recall, Sal, it was Moxley that had quite a role in the title match.
Is that a cat of nine tails?
Brain damage, look at this. Being whipped like an animal. It woke him up.
Holy.
Look at this.
Rights and lefts. Damage now. Whipping the holy hell out of Moxley.
I think he liked it. It woke both these guys up, being hit with that catty nine tail.
Good.
As I was saying, Brain Damage, the former Iron Man champion, and we all know how that happened.
Moxley hits that big DDT, and Damage kicks out.
His head, I think, is made of steel underneath that skull of his. I've never seen anybody be able to take head punishment like that and rebound.
I actually had the opportunity to talk to Mr. Billy Graham earlier. Billy told me that if Sammy is the new horror, Brain Damage is in fact the real horror.
I'll tell you what, this is one harsh. This resembles a car wreck, Sal.
And that was a pretty damn horrible shot. Hooks that leg. And Moxley kicks out.
Forearm across the face.
Moxley still manages to get that shoulder up. I'm impressed with this young man. He might not have the greatest attitude. He's showing a lot of heart in this matchup.
Clydesdale?
Oh. Moxley. Shot to the leg. Oh.
You know,
Targeting that
I think
arm.
Moxley has finally picked a new game plan, picking a different body part on Brain Damage besides that skull. His left arm taking quite abuse in that chair here. This may be the kryptonite of the incredible Cyborg Warrior.
Personally, I would go after that right arm. Try and neutralize that big punch. Look at this now.
Oh, this is going to be bad here. You can see a broken arm easily here.
Oh! Good God.
I don't think I've ever seen Brain Damage in this much pain before.
I don't think I've ever heard the man scream.
Moxley attacking that arm like a rabid dog. And look at this. Fujiwara armbar. This could be it right here. I've never seen Brain Damage tap out.
Center of the ring. Damage has nowhere to go. Look at the concern
What's
on
Callahan doing, Whitney? I thought I saw.
Callahan?
Maybe not.
I don't know. I was looking at the concern on the face of Billy Graham.
I don't want to look at the face of Billy Graham. It gives me nightmares.
Damage now fighting his way up. Moxley clinging desperately to that arm.
It's been worked best for him. Picking out part that left arm has brought him more success than anything else.
And there's
brain
the
damage
head.
using that skull.
Moxley.
Attempted crucifix. He's not going to pull him over. Too big, too strong.
Damage weighing into close to 300 pounds. Oh,
This is a mistake.
God.
Do not try fighting him, Moxley. What is...
Look at the bloody mist. Good God.
You're not going to outpunch him, and he's paying for it right now. Exploder suplex. This could be all. No.
Wow. Jon Moxley has come to play. Both men now struggling to get to their
Moxley
feet.
just coughed up his lungs right there. What was that? Something bloody flew out of the air.
I don't want any part of cleanup after this match.
That may be the swine flu laying out there on the floor.
Oh, terrible.
Brain damage now, setting up. Could this be bar fight?
I don't know. There's only one chair right now.
Billy Graham
Boot to the knee.
shouting instructions to brain damage of some kind.
Oh, God. Moxley in a bad position right here.
Moxley's got to be half unconscious right here. Brain damage is not a flyer. He is climbing to the top. This is going to be bad.
Oh!
This could be it right here. What? Billy Graham in the ring. Get him out of there. Clydesdale again useless, doing nothing but standing there. Billy Graham taking a great risk here. Jon Moxley is in hot pursuit, and brain damage. The cyborg is just getting ready for him. Good. Oh, God.
Damage tosses that chair.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Package driver.
Here it is.
Bingo.
Oh. And that's it.
Sami Callihan.
Sami Callihan sliding in the back door.
Cross faces, look at this. The opportunist is in there. Oh,
Like a rabid dog in there.
the
Checking on
Switchblade
his man.
conspiracy now. Both circling the wounded cyborg now. Both these guys on top of him. He's already gone 30 minutes probably with Moxley.
Tosses damage to the outside. Graham now.
What's going on? What is going on here?
Lights out in the combat zone.
Ah!
Trent Acid with the Yakuza kick appearing out of nowhere.
No! What's going on here? Maven not pay the bills, the lights are going out.
Can't call a match if you can't see it. What the hell is going on? Somebody check the fuse.
What is that noise? What is that noise? That.
God. Moxley drop kicking that chair back into the
Trent
face of
Acid now down. Sami on top of Trent Acid.
And damage breaking up the pin.
Are we in a match or what is going on here?
Moxley and damage, it looks like, just rolled back into the locker room area.
It's clear to me that I'm the baddest motherfucker in this company. Howling from National Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 235 badass motherfucking pounds. The king of ultra violence. The fucking king, K-I-N-G, of the ultra violence, Nick fucking Gage.
Okay, well, Logan, man, you're over here taking a dig at me already. Well, guess what? At least the neighborhood got a little better because I got the CZW World Heavyweight Champion, the Psycho Shooter Drake Younger here. The air suddenly got better sitting next to this guy.
What up, Brian Logan, Billy Graham? Here to join you guys for this devastating, what should be semifinals match. My boy Scotty Vortex making his return. Let's see how this turns out. Hopefully he takes it all the way, but nonetheless, this is going to be one hell of a beatdown, baby.
I'll tell you what, it's very obvious from anybody that saw today's event that I got no love for Moxley, okay? Nick Gage, I ain't gonna play the game. I got nothing bad to say about him. He just does not play well with others, and that's a simple fact.
Moxley's been on quite a roll. He rolled right over Cold Fiction earlier, and you, if I remember correctly. That's why you're sitting up here next to me. You ain't got nothing more to do tonight.
Well, at least I got the balls to still go out there and not bricking some back injury that doesn't exist.
Brian Logan, how about Scotty Vortex coming back into the combat zone?
Kind of like a bad cold returning. Get that lung fluid. It just kind of comes
I'm
back.
glad to see Scotty back.
There's Larry Legend.
I'm glad to see the real Dragons back together. I'm going to tell you right now, the man I'm pulling for in this match is Scotty Vortex. I hope he kills these two bastards.
I would say Scotty Vortex is the definite underdog for sure. Would you agree with me, Brian Logan?
Yes, definitely. Nick Gage, former TOG champion, former heavyweight champion, as you well know. He's got a lot of momentum, a huge win in the opening round over another Cold Fiction member in Deranged. They hauled him out of here in a meat wagon.
You got to admit, even though he's on the side of the range, you got to admit Nick Gage earned that.
He absolutely did. I'm not going to take that away from Nick Gage. Scotty Vortex, I think what he needs to do in this match is kind of like play the Sly Fox, get out of the way a little bit, and let... Hell yeah, he does, but I'm saying let Moxley and Gage murder each other, use his brain, use his quickness, get in there, get the win, and move on to the next round.
You really think he has a brain that's capable of
Absolutely. He's a lot smarter than you are.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Scotty's got that fighting drive, and I know that's not going to be his style, even withstanding the huge gas he has on his shoulder from earlier this evening. Here we go, baby.
And Gage just takes Moxley right down. Scotty's on him with a big chop.
Those hurt, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you that from first-hand experience.
I think Scotty is enthused to be back in the combat zone, and that's obvious from those chops.
golden opportunity here for him tonight, guys. If he wins this tournament, he's going to be right back in any type of contention he wants to be. A winner of TOD goes down as one of the biggest contenders for any championship he chooses during the year. Drakes, I hope you're paying close attention. Your buddy or not, everybody wants gold, everybody wants the money, everybody wants the glory.
I tell you what, Brian Logan, I am paying attention very well, and as a former TLD champion, I can attest to that statement. When you win the tournament of death, everything is great about it, the glory, the paychecks, the champagne, and everything that comes along with it. It's a great honor to have that TLD trophy sitting in your house in the living room when one of your guests comes over. You can say, yo, I'm the TLD champ, cuz.
To that. Oh, Vortex flies through the air, takes Moxley and Gage down, and this crowd is lighting up, guys.
Vortex is back, yo.
Drake, don't let Logan over here get to you. This fucking guy, he pukes when he takes in.
Hey, there is a match going on.
Scotty Vortex is on top of it. What a beautiful moonsault. Oh! The tacks are still in his kick.
He was going for the extra point there, man.
Tell you what, give the devil his due. I don't like Jon Moxley one bit, but this man has made a huge mark in this company in a very short time that he's been in. One of the most impressive short streak debuts that I think you've seen. And Brian, you've been with this company since day one.
Absolutely. Oh, man! And Gage just nails Moxley with that contraption with those light tubes.
Speaking of day one, Nick Gage has been the bull of the woods here since day one. And tonight he is going to look to be the first ever double-time tournament death champion.
Actually, he'd be the second ever considering white people. But the fact of the matter is, Jon Moxley just got a proper welcoming into CZW by an original in Nick fucking Gage, folks. You know, and there's something about Nick Gage. Whenever there's a new face in the tournament, a new competitor, Nick Gage smells that young blood. He smells it like a shark. He feeds off it. He wants to kick your ass.
He's carving Scotty Vortex up like a piece of meat, Drake.
I'll tell you what, as I was talking about earlier tonight, every one of these matches tonight, all the guys have gone right for blood in the first few minutes of the match. There's no feeling out. There's no seeing what the other guys got. These guys just want to tear into each other.
Well, I tell you what, my strategy in Tournament Death 6 was very much like that. Let's get the semifinals out and get the 1, 2, 3 as quick as I can so I can move on and determine for the finals. You know, a lot of the fans not might like it, but, you know, we are trying to get a quick, every time, I wouldn't want to get my match over like within the first 30 seconds if I could with a quick roll-up.
Well, it looks like Scotty's trying to follow your guidance with that because he's trying to take Moxley out of this thing right away. Oh! And Scotty Vortex delivers another one of his signature kicks to Moxley.
With the spiked kick pads on.
I'll tell you what, those kicks remind me of former CZW heavyweight champion Tajiri, folks. Those are very Tajiri-like.
Now Gage is in there with that barbed wire bat. As you were pointing out, guys, earlier about that blood, true for every competitor in Tournament of Death, but Nick Gage especially, once he smells that blood, as Drake said, like a shark, a land shark with a bad freaking attitude.
Drake, I actually got a question for you. Being the current champion yourself and a veteran of this tournament, how much more difficult is it with 3 competitors in a match instead of just 2?
Oh, Jon Moxley gets destroyed with a bundle of light tubes. Well, I gotta tell you, Brian, it's very unpredictable because you might think that you have the upper hand and then out of nowhere, bam, the other guy sneaks right up on you. You gotta be on your toes when you're in a 3-way dance, my friend.
Now Gage has got Vortex back in the middle of the ring. And Gage is looking to end this quick.
I'll tell you what I've noticed also today, believe it or not, conventional wrestling moves have played a larger role than I thought they would. A lot of these guys expecting to brawl through all these matches. When guys throw wrestling moves out, it kind of catches them off guard.
Absolutely, following the lead of people like Toby Klein and Drake Younger sitting right next to me, hybrid wrestlers.
Zandig said it himself, that separates the men from the boys.
Also, I've noticed, compared to past TODs, a lot of guys coming in this tournament with educated feet. The martial arts training, a lot of competitors have it now. Their feet have become...
Scotty Vortex was just crucified. crucified upside down into that black and yellow light tube contraption.
Jon Moxley is a bloody mess on the outside.
And look at the veteran, Nick Gage, going for the pin as soon as he can.
Like that shark, we know he's working on that pre-injured shoulder of Scotty Vortex. A smart move on the part of Nick Gage.
Every match is 3 seconds away from being done. I'll tell you what, Brian. This is double elimination, correct? There must be two guys to advance.
Yep.
Gage is trying to get Scotty Vortex out of there quick. He's the blue chipper in this game.
And you guys were talking about the difficulty in a triple threat. Well, that's got to make it twice as hard. And now Moxley cuts off Gage from behind, and he's choking him with that belt that looks somehow familiar.
Tell you what, it's not real fancy, but it's effective.
Very correct, Brian Logan.
What's your name? What's your name? It's not Toby, it's Nick Gage getting flogged. And now Moxley showing some smarts here. He goes right from Gage, right to Vortex.
Trying to prevent that 2-on-1 double team. Trying to stay one step ahead of both competitors.
Just digging at that spine, but Scotty Vortex, a deathmatch veteran, cuts him off with a thumbtack back.
And as Drake was pointing out earlier, Moxley certainly, all differences aside, impressive here in the last few months. I mean, let's face it, he's stood with my brother brain damage and walked out how many times? To just be still going, and Gage has got him where he wants him, guys.
With a deep-ass, mean Boston Crab, folks.
Let's not forget, Danny Havoc also advanced in tonight, the current Tournament of Death champion.
And don't forget TJ, man. Do not forget TJ.
And how about Thumbtack Jack earlier tonight?
That's what I'm saying. You cannot discount TJ. You cannot discount him. I say TJ, not DJ.
Sickest man alive, Scotty Vortex has got something.
A wrestling hold. A wrestling hold.
Oh! And that's what happens in the combat zone at TOD when you forget about where one of your opponents is. That was not a wrestling hold,
Well, I can say that counter hold, Luthez. I don't know if Luthez would be proud of that counter.
He's rolling over in his freaking grave right now. No offense, I'm sorry.
Scotty Vortex is on a mission to prove that he belongs in his company.
Vortex, the only one moving around the ring. Moxley and Gage laid out.
And now, Scotty is going for something I'm going to say I think he has a little bit more experience with than Gage or Moxley.
I was just going to say that the latter is a good friend to Scotty Vortex. He's bringing his best friend into the match now.
Absolutely, Billy and Brian, you're very much correct in that. Everybody remembers the wars with all the ladders that him and Cloudy had back in 2007. Scotty is very good.
Joker, man. Oh, my God.
Former junior heavyweight champion, folks. He can do it all.
Yeah, he can fly, he can brawl.
It's been so long since we've seen Scotty, man. It's just so good to see him back where he looks like he's right back where he started.
You have to pardon me for my favoritism. I'm very emotionally
I don't have to pardon you.
You know what, Brian? You shut the hell up.
Thank you. What's your girlfriend doing with a stick shoved up her ass?
Hey, back to the match.
He's got plans with Nick Gage. Remember last year in the finals, these two were in there along with myself and Danny Havoc. There's a little bit of blood there, you know what I mean?
I also remember a Dragon Sleeper in there somewhere from Mr. Gage, Mr. Psycho Shooter.
And this match has got me wearing these. Both these guys, fans, don't forget, all three of these guys have been through a prior match in the first round.
How Moxley is even standing, I have no
You have to eliminate two guys. There's not even one eliminated. We were almost 10 minutes into this match.
Scotty is
Oh, God.
top, people!
Let's enjoy this, folks.
Wow.
Oh, double stop by Scotty Vortex into the chest and light.
That was the knee. That was the death from above. His double knees, baby.
Moxley now, quick roll up. Look at that smarts. No.
Gage kicked out! Gage had a little bit left in the well, it seems. Smart move by Moxley.
This is where the win can take place. You got one guy down and isolates
He's
two.
going to capitalize.
Powerbomb!
Again, going for the cover. Could be it. Yes!
Scotty kicks out of that.
Come on, Scotty.
And again, look at the intelligence of Moxley. He goes back to Nick Gage before Gage can rebound.
I never said he was stupid, he's just whack. That's all there is to it. He can't stand the son of a bitch.
You can do it, brother. Man, Moxley is so intense.
Come on, Scotty.
He is an evil genius. We've been in the ring with him many times.
Get up, Vortex. Get up, man.
Come on, guys. We got to make impartial here. No cheerleading.
I'm not impartial between Moxley and Dean. I hope they fucking kill each other.
Count Nick Gage
Vicious
out. There was
crossface.
nothing more he
What's
would
in
like
his
more
hand?
than to have that tournament that trophy for a second time. Is he going for his cradle pile driver?
Gage is out there. A block. He gets out of it.
Reversal
He's
now.
going for one of his own, guys. Oh! Plants Moxley with a pile driver right into that Vol.2 bundle.
Yes!
Moxley is out of there.
We're down to Gage and Scan.
Apparently, the rules have changed since what we have on this sheet here, right?
Nick Gage is going to the finals.
Great effort by Scotty Vortex in his return to the combat zone here at TOD8.
Nick Gage is going to the finals for a fourth time, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to regain the Tournament of Death crown.
Guys, unbelievable.
Look at the carnage in the ring, guys.
Much more ultra violence to come, people.
Thanks for having me here, Billy, and you too, Brian.
You'll be. I'm glad he's gone.
I like Greg, man. Stop picking on
I
him.
was trying to get in my wallet. I saw it. Big win. Wait a minute. All right.
Moxley sliding in the back door.
Show him how to use that chair.
Oh,
Whammy.
what a shot.
Whammy. Wait a minute. Hey, 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 hey. What's Vortex doing out there?
What's going on? Is this a match? What's happening?
I tell you what, no winner tonight. He's celebrating his victory too much.
Was that an opening bell?
Jon Moxley, take it. I mean, I guess we're going to a match here. Look at this. This is a fight.
Scotty Vortex and Jon Moxley raining down punches in the center of the ring. Vortex making us.
Is this a match? What do we got here? We got an official that doesn't know what's going on, which is no surprise.
It might very well be a straight-up fight. I believe we had an opening bell, though. Big shoulder tackle.
I guess we're going to a match here.
Vortex drops down. Moxley to the outside. Baseball slide, ducks the line.
Oh!
Big chop. Scotty Vortex.
Another slash and chop. Vortex has definitely come to fight.
He's joined his longtime comrade.
And he's going to need every bit of that ounce of fight. Jon Moxley, Switchblade Conspiracy on a hell of a roll here in Combat Zone.
Absolutely, and sandwiched him between that ring post and that big lariat. Scotty Vortex taking up arms with his brother Drake Younger against the Switchblade Conspiracy. Big chop.
So what a hard-hitting night here, Sal. We've seen these guys really trade some leather all night long. Every match has had a lot of blows in it.
Absolutely. And I think this one's going to get a whole lot uglier before it's done. Oh, boot to the mush.
Come on now, there's no pins out here. You gotta take it in the ring.
Wow.
All these guys have come wanting to fight in the first 10 seconds, get in the ring.
I don't know if this one's going to make it back in the ring.
This is just another extension of the Drake Younger Switchblade conspiracy war that's ravaging CZW right now.
Absolutely.
The heavyweight title hanging in the balance. Jon Moxley looking to put away Vortex here, an ally of Drake Younger, been friends for years.
I'll tell you what, with the return to Vortex, we thought we might see those numbers even up, but I don't know. With the Chainsaw Joe Gacy, it's now a 3-on-2 situation.
Well, I think brain damage counts as 2 or 3 guys. Scarecrow counts. Scarecrow, Billy Graham counts as half or a quarter of a guy.
Takes him over. Oh! Spinal tap kick. My God. Oh! Hideous dull thud from that chop. Crack a sternum that way. Vortex now.
I think Jon Mox is the first guy that didn't have kick pads on. I noticed that.
Fashionista.
Belly to back off the top. Shades of the early Dynamite Kid.
I don't know. They look like they're struggling for position. Oh! Mox manages to pull that one out. Hooks that leg. Vortex kicking out at 2. My God.
Oh, going after the left arm. Ha!
Simple but effective technique.
Minnesota Wrecking Crew. The left arm.
Using the ring as a weapon.
I don't think the Minnesota Wrecking Crew ever used a chair. Oh no, this could break his arm in a second.
Good God! Vile.
Pulmonizer on the arm.
They might have to stop this one.
You tell Jon Moxley to stop.
Oh, God. You could ruin this man's career. You can't just wrestle him one-on-one encounter, a fair fight.
Ah, Fujiwara, no. Vortex trying to hold on.
What's through? Mox still hanging
Crossface chicken wing. He's gonna quagmire him in the chicken wing.
Vortex. What a counter.
Could this be it? No.
We've seen Vortex put away a lot of people with that move.
Jon Moxley's not everybody, Sal.
Absolutely not.
I guess his arm's better.
Trying to shake off the effects. Looks like he's still favoring it to me. Oh!
Now's the shoulder.
Good God. Colliding with that. What an arm breaker.
Smart wrestling by Moxley. Look at this. I'm impressed.
Tell you what, Moxley might be a little bit crazy, but he's a lot talented.
Boy, I don't think there's any chairs left around ringside to sit in. What are your kids gonna do when they get here?
Good
They
God.
probably don't have free tickets. His arm's not gonna be able to take another one of these. Now he's going after the right arm. Oh!
Chair bouncing off the skull of Moxley.
He's got used to that arm again.
Oh my. Vortex.
Oh!
Good
That's
God.
gonna do it. Cover!
That leg.
No!
Wow, Jon Moxley kicking out.
What's Vortex got left?
He's got to pull out all the stops to put away this guy. He's got something planned. Is he calling for another chair? Oh, right to the spine. Look at that. Vortex now moving around the furniture.
Maybe that's what the furniture looks like at your house. Metal chairs in the arena.
The furniture
I think I saw
here.
you load them in your car.
Here. Vortex now going high.
Took too
Moxley.
long, and now he's gonna pay. Great official breaking him off the ropes, but I tell you
Shots
what.
up chest. Boot to the gut. Oh my. Moxley.
Oh, Falcon Arrow onto the chairs. Incredible.
Released him in midair.
That's got to be all. Ring the bell.
Impact.
2, 3.
My God.
No!
Look at this. Scotty Vortex.
Crossface chicken wing.
Does he
He's
got a lock in?
Quagmire.
Vortex get
Oh!
out.
Quagmire to the chicken wing.
Oh my.
That's it. That's it.
Hanging on tenaciously. Vortex in the middle.
He
Right there.
taps.
There it is. Scotty Vortex has just submitted.
Here is your winner, Jon Moxley.
Vortex had nowhere to go. Mox had him trapped in the center of that ring. I'll tell you what, Jon Moxley is crazy. Crazy like a fox.
But he can wrestle. He procured the chicken wing on Scott Vortex. Now Vortex's arm is separated from its shoulder.
Do I pick somebody from CZW's past, present, or future? Do I go find a big star? Do I bring in a ringer from Japan or Mexico or Germany? I gotta pick somebody exciting, right? Somebody shocking. Somebody that's gonna blow the roof off this building, right? Now, hey, buddy, my words are the gospel of this sport, even you don't know it yet. So stop being ignorant and pay attention. I decided it would be more my style to just piss everybody off and use this as an opportunity to remind you that the switchblades are on another level. We exist on a higher plane. When we step through these ropes, we become gods. I don't need a dream partner because I am one of the wrestler's dream of being. Especially when the OMG is alone tonight. Drake Younger's out of the country. Scotty Vortex is a little tied up. So OMG, unless you have Terry Funk wearing a Naptown Dragons t-shirt, carrying a flaming branding iron, you better just quit right now and not get hurt.
Oh my. I guess we have a one-on-one contest now between Jon Moxley and OMG.
Yeah, it appears to be that. But what was he referring to when he was talking about certain other things? What was Moxley referring to? I'll agree the switchblades are on another plane.
Oh, and this one's starting off fast. Look at this. OMG sprinting into the ring. Oh my. And running right into that big back elbow by Moxley. What the hell did he mean by Scotty Vortex is a little tied up? Scotty Vortex was here earlier, competed just a couple of matches ago.
Well, let's not read into too much about what he said. Like he said, the switchblade conspiracy are on another plane, and look at the way he's dominating.
Oh, and OMG
Oh, well.
just sidesteps. Big double knees to the chest.
OMG is the quicker men of these two individuals, but Moxley definitely has the size and power. Oh, OMG caught himself, and that could be costly later in the match for him.
Thrust kick, looked like it caught him right in the midsection with that. Oh, and a big knee right to the gut, followed up by a clubbing shot right to the shoulder blades. Mox with the size and power advantage here.
And he's got to use that to his advantage in this matchup. A lot like you like to pick on smaller people.
I do no such thing. Beautiful head scissors, satellite head scissors. And OMG again, going to the high rent district.
For what?
Oh! And finds nobody home on the big crossbody attempt.
And he wipes out. Moxley is pointing that vast brain that he stores in his skull, and he used it to outsmart OMG.
Oh!
God!
God! What a vile suplex on the ring steps, my God! Jon Moxley is absolutely vicious. He's also crafty. This guy shows great presence of mind in the ring.
So you're saying he's a very smart, dangerous man. He's like a man who lives in a log cabin and has some very devious and destructive plots.
He's been described as a street dog, and that is exactly what he is. Crafty, cunning, he does what he has to do to survive. And right now he's having his way with OMG. Oh, and look at this! OMG getting out of the way. Oh my!
Well, looks like he won't be having his way with any drunk ladies later this evening.
I hope you had no plans after the show. You got that one right. OMG now.
OMG has got to try to basically outmaneuver Moxley.
Look at this!
He's got to basically outmaneuver Moxley, outsmart him, use his speed to his advantage, and make sure Moxley makes a mistake.
OMG just used that ring post as an ally.
And now Moxley's got him up in a fireman.
Set him up. Oh my God!
F5 hit first into a support beam in this building, and support beams do not move.
Guaranteed, absolutely no give on that one. And if this kid even gets up, finish this matchup, I'll be amazed. But here he is, he's back on his feet. Whether it's under his own power or not, I don't know.
We know Moxley likes to inflict pain, and that's about as painful as a move as you can give someone.
Mox hooking that far leg. Oh, and OMG kicked out. You had to believe that one was close. And now he goes for the single leg crab, working over both the leg and the lower back.
And this is what Moxley has to do to win this match.
OMG now, struggling, trying desperately to reach that bottom rope.
Well, he's going to be struggling this whole match after an F5 into a support beam.
Oh! Just as he was about to reach that rope, Mox got a hold of him. Went for another submission hold. Kind of a modified STF, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely a modified form of the STF. I don't care if he hits the ref. But what Moxley has to do is make sure his hitting mostly lands on OMG.
OMG now firing back with right hands.
And
oh my! Concept flip powerbomb, hangs on, bridges for the pin, and no, it doesn't go down.
And that's what OMG needed to try and pin Moxley, because how much does he have left in him?
What a tremendous move. Tries to scoop the bigger man up, but his back has been already worked over in this matchup. Oh, God.
Well, and now his front's being worked over.
Flapjack. Good Lord. And Mox is waiting on him. Oh. Vicious clothesline right on point.
While not dominant, I would have to say that most of the offense in this match has been in Moxley's favor.
Oh, God. I've seen this before. Hook and ladder. Oh, you got to believe that's it.
Chicken platter, is that what that move's called?
Hook and ladder. Just last month, Jon Moxley pinned our world heavyweight champion with that very move. And what is this? Oh my!
Well, I guess someone has seen enough of Moxley.
And the king of ultra-violence, Nick Gage, has just hit the ring. And Mox got the hell out of Dodge.
And this crowd is pumped. these fans love more than Nick Gage?
He is the man here in the Combat Zone. He is beloved by all of these people. It looks like Mox has got a chair of his own.
Well, it looks like OMG has a tag team partner. Maybe Moxley actually wants to go get one now.
Might be a smart strategy, excuse me. Might not be a bad idea. Mox now slowly getting back in the ring.
Yeah, Moxley does not want to be in there with Nick Gage, the most beloved man here in Combat Zone Wrestling.
I don't know, I give the kid credit. He's back in there, he must know something there. Oh, God. And Gage just disarms him.
What?
Oh, my God. What the hell was that? Nick Gage just absolutely flattened OMG and is now stomping away on the man.
You gotta love Nick Gage. Even if these fans...
Oh, what a brain buster.
Even if these fans aren't 100% what to make of what's going on.
And Gage now going after the ref, stomping away on Lauderdale.
And here comes our owner.
And
DJ Hyde.
is in the ring. Oh, God. And that face wash just hit OMG. And look at Hyde now, getting in the face of Nick Gage.
Well, he wants to know what Gage was doing.
And Mox trying to choke. Oh my, he's got a length of rope there. Choking out the new owner of the Combat Zone. Gage now going under the ring.
He's hog-tying DJ Hyde, and right now Gage on the outside is looking for a weapon. We really don't know why Gage would do that to OMG.
Gage has always been a loose cannon, but I've never seen anything like that.
But why would Moxley go after the boss like this?
Oh my! Because the Switchblade Conspiracy does whatever the hell they want, whenever they want. They are intent on taking over Combat Zone Wrestling, and they don't care who's running the show, whether it's DJ Hyde, whether it's John Zandig, they don't care. They will take out anyone, absolutely anyone.
And Gage, a man who has been here from the start, is showing our new owner of the company, DJ Hyde, that he's not going to play by any DJ's rules. He's going to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Oh my. Hyde is down. OMG is down. What is this? What is this? Chainsaw Joe Gacy and Nate Hatred in with the pane of glass? To say that I'm at an absolute loss would be to put it mildly.
Yeah, first night in the company for me, the first night as DJ Hyde as owner, and these men are showing the owner, DJ Hyde, that they're not going to play by his rules.
Are we looking at a joint hate club, Switchblade Conspiracy? And if we are, what does this mean for Combat Zone Wrestling?
What this means is that we're in for a lot of violence in Combat Zone Wrestling, and no one is exempt, not even the owner of the company.
OMG still down, hasn't moved after that last shot. And oh my, not this, not this! Oh my God! DJ Hyde thrown through that plate glass all the way to the outside, hurled like a missile, my God!
And Moxley, Gacy, Hatred, Donovan, and Gage all seem very proud of their work.
Oh, and look at this. Oh, good Lord.
And this is nothing new, but Gage... This is nothing new, but Gage is going crazy in there. Well, I guess the way to explain that was Gage was Moxley's mystery partner. And I guess DJ was OMG's mystery partner.
no idea. I just know that Gage right now carving away at DJ Hyde.
He's leaving his mark on the owner.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely vile.
This is brutal.
DJ Hyde, first show in charge, and you gotta believe this is not what he wanted to have happen. Good Lord, the man's been busted open. He's bleeding absolutely everywhere. Thrown through a plate glass window. Violently beaten with a trash can lid. Carved at with what appeared to be some kind of utensil. I don't know if it was a fork. I don't know if it was a
Gage
knife.
isn't done over there.
He's missed this place. He's glad to be back in that yellow and black ring.
Yes, he is, and as you can hear, so are the fans.
But you know, it also doesn't hurt his motivation that in his return matchup against Sami Callihan, Callihan broke his nose in the middle of the match.
Yeah, but let's not forget the most important part of that. Sami Callihan pinned Eddie Kingston, and Eddie Kingston's return here to CZW.
Not something Kingston's likely to forget anytime soon.
This match certainly has a big-time feel to it. All 6 of these men have something they want to accomplish. Nick Gage hates DJ Hyde because he bought CZW, and Nick Gage, that could just not sit well with him whatsoever. Drake Younger is coming off perhaps his greatest title defense ever here in CZW when he defeated B-Boy last time out here at Severed Ties.
What a tremendous matchup.
Right now, definitely the CZW match of the year between B-Boy and Drake Younger for the championship at Severed Ties. And DJ Hyde, as you can see, clearly needs to deal with the problem that is the Hate Club and Jon Moxley.
Looks like Drake's gonna start this one off against Jon Moxley. Naptown Dragon versus Switchblade Conspiracist, I suppose.
Well, it is, but that issue I don't think can ever possibly die.
I doubt
always linger there. They might have other things going on in their careers, but the issue between the Dragons and the Switchblade, how can that end?
I don't see a likely solution. Right now, kind of surprising.
Both selfishly for your own protection, you don't want to make a mistake in this match, because you'll be eliminated and letting your team down, giving the advantage to the other team. We're gonna see a 3-on-2 advantage very soon, possibly. It might be a few minutes, but at some point there will be a 3-on-2 advantage for one of these teams.
Well, what I was kind of surprised about is the fact that, given how personal an issue it is between these two, oh, and there we go. I would have assumed that they would go right to brawling. I mean, try and kill the other man.
Well, yeah, but like I said, you don't want to make a mistake, because not only are you letting yourself down, you're letting your team down.
Gage in off the tag, and so is Kingston. And Kingston going to work on that arm. Gage rolls through, counters. Now he's trying to bar the arm of the King of Diamonds.
Well, let's be honest here. I think the Hate Club and Moxley have the advantage in this match. Gage and Hatred have teamed up for the better part of the last decade.
Absolutely. How many title reigns have they had together as tag team champions? I mean,
they've had many. I don't know off the top of my head, but as far as I know, DJ and Eddie have never teamed, and DJ and Drake have never teamed before either.
Hyde now in off the tag. And Gage just gets a handful of eyeball there. Makes a tag to Moxley. Oh, straight right hand to the top of DJ's head.
And they've cut off the owner and the man who signs my paychecks, DJ Hyde. The Deej, as he's called to some. Not the Jon Moxley. Right now, he's just called a victim.
Moxley going to work with those knees to the midsection. Hyde backing him in the corner to force the break.
Hyde maybe wasn't going to clean break, we don't know, but Moxley didn't give him a chance to.
Moxley goes for the Irish whip. Hyde counters. Hyde charges in and gets a boot to the face. Oh! And yanks the man off the top rope. DJ Hyde on the move. What a senton. Hooks a far leg.
DJ Hyde has a lot of power behind each move he does, and he has a decent amount of speed for a guy his size.
Oh, and what a brutal chop.
Yeah, you can see it on Jon Moxley's body expressions right now. That chop from Hyde sent shockwaves all through Moxley's body.
I felt it up here.
I've been looking at you. You've been feeling a lot of things up here.
Never mind. Anyway, back to the matchup. Hyde shoots the half, goes for the cover.
And this crowd is behind the owner of CZW, DJ Hyde.
Oh, and the near 300-pounder is going to work with those chops. Absolutely brutal. Mox puts on the brakes. Oh, Hyde gets the spear. But look at Hatred. Oh, decapitator. Oh my, he's got him covered. My God, Nate Hatred just eliminated DJ Hyde, my God.
And Drake Younger, knowing his team is at a disadvantage, is gone right after Nate Hatred.
Good Lord. But now they have the 3-on-2 advantage.
This is what you need in a match like this.
Oh, what a backbreaker. Kingston in. Oh, gets caught by Hatred and planted on the back of his head.
Eddie Kingston gets out of there in a hurry by no choice, but he can't leave Drake Younger alone right now.
Big back elbow to Drake. This is not where the champion wants to be.
Nate Hatred has only hit a few moves so far in this match, but each one has been devastating.
Lateral press.
And if you can see on the outside how hard that clothesline was Grenade Hatred. DJ Hyde needs to be helped to the back right now.
Oh, he connected right with his flush with his jaw. I mean, that was absolutely brutal. And Hatred now seems to be toying with Drake Younger.
Oh, Drake gets out.
Younger's trying to roll him up. Makes the tag to Kingston.
The former CZW.
Oh, back fist to the future, my God. Hooks the leg. And Nate Hatred's eliminated.
And we are all tied up right now.
Do you know why he calls that the back fist to the future?
No idea.
Because when he connects with that, some serious time has passed before you're awake again.
Good point. And this biased crowd is behind Eddie Kingston and his teammate Drake Younger right now against Nick Gage and Moxley.
2-on-2 matchup, the odds have been even. And Mox and Kingston spilling to the outside. Pardon me, Younger and Gage following suit.
The odds are even, but who are the odds against in this match from this point?
Well, right now it looks like Kingston's got the better of Mox. I think he just bit the man on the nose. Good Lord.
It's a good idea.
Oh! And Gage just tosses Younger into the timekeeper's table.
Gage and Younger have a bit of a history themselves.
It was Gage that Younger defeated to begin the longest ever title reign in CZW history.
Yeah, and Gage had quite the title reign before that when Younger beat him. No one was able to knock him off that mountain.
I think Bell just met Skull there.
But yeah, and hand is meeting chest as Kingston lays in to Jon Moxley.
Oh, he's just taking a breather. He's going back to work.
You know, when you move your hand that fast, sometimes you got to catch your breath.
I'm not touching that one. Oh!
Big boot to Jon Moxley in the corner.
Has him trapped. Overhead belly-to-belly throw.
Double arm suplex. And on the outside, Gage just dropped Drake Younger back first onto the top part of the guardrail.
Good Lord. Oh, and Gage making a timely save. You gotta believe Moxley was about to get hit with that back fist. Mox go for the cover on Younger now. Younger kicking out at 2. And look at Younger starting to fire up. He's not done yet. Oh!
He might be soon.
Camel clutch, series of cross faces.
I say that, but how long has he been champion? Since July of 2008?
15 or 16 month reign now?
He has held that title longer than anyone in this company's history. And I think Nick Gage, obviously, and Jon Moxley, who's also been in the ring with Drake Younger, knows what it takes to put him down. Well, actually, they don't know because neither of them have been able to do it themselves.
Maybe not in one-on-one competition, but Jon Moxley, oh my, cover. Jon Moxley has actually managed to pin the champion in tag team competition.
Yes, he has, and that's the situation we're in now. If Moxley can get himself back into that zone, he may have Drake Younger beat here tonight. But that's a big if. Drake avoids it, but he seemed to land funny on his shoulder.
Looks like he went chest first. And Gage spitting in the face of the King of Diamonds.
Yeah, we call it the hepatitis C driver.
Terrible. And that's speculation. You don't know this, man.
I don't. You're right. What I do know is Eddie Kingston can't let himself have his temper flare up because it's only going to be problems for Drake Younger.
I couldn't agree more on that one. He's got to keep his head in the matchup at hand. One misstep, and they're done.
And Gage and Moxley, both men, have a lot of tag team experience, as does Drake Younger and Eddie Kingston, but they know now that they have the advantage. If they can cut the ring off, they're going to be headed to victory.
Younger, boot to the chest of Mox, gets a clothesline on Gage, and rolls through to make the tag to Kingston. Kingston, fists and elbows.
Roaring elbow by Eddie Kingston.
Uranagi on Gage, has him hooked. And Mox makes the save.
Jon Moxley was in the right position at that time, but right now he's in the wrong position if he thinks he can stand toe-to-toe with Eddie Kingston.
Oh, he swung with all his might on that back fist, and Mox got the hell out of dodge. Oh, and hung the man up on the top rope.
He lured in Kingston.
Oh, no, look at this. Oh, choke breaker. He's got him hooked. Oh, my. This is not what Drake Younger wanted.
This might be the worst possible scenario for Drake Younger to be in. Taking on the man he beat for the title, Nick Gage, and a man who has scored a pinfall over him before, Jon Moxley.
Went for the Drake's landing, Gage able to counter. What a brainbuster. Floats into the cover. And Younger kicks out.
Yeah, but how many more kickouts does he have left in him?
Who knows? I mean, we've seen this man go through hell and back.
Yes, we have. But normally it's on a one-on-one scenario. If Moxley and Gage keep tagging in and out and keeping themselves fresh, how much can Drake Younger really take?
Gage now setting him up for the choke breaker. Younger counters. Backside. Gage managed to get out at the last second.
Yeah, he tried to surprise Gage, but it didn't work out for him.
Got him hooked. Oh, Drake and bake. Oh, lures Mox in. Mox momentum carry him over the top rope.
The Mahi straw by Drake Younger.
Is this it? No.
We don't know, but this might be Drake's last chance of an offensive burst. If Moxley can get back on the apron and cut off Drake with Gage in there, he's going to be in a tough situation if he wants to win this match.
Oh, no doubt. Younger against not one dangerous man, but two dangerous men who are dangerous individually, together.
And a cross-face chicken wing. That move has been used by many crazy people, and some have called Jon Moxley a crazy man and stretching the shoulder of Drake Younger.
You know, I've noticed over the past couple months, if Jon Mox is in fact crazy, he's crazy like a fox. This guy's got some kind of plan going on at all times. Oh my! Oh, hook and ladder out of nowhere.
Well, that was his plan there, and it was seemed to work.
Goes to the cover. Oh my! And Jon Moxley has pinned the world champion.
Here are the winners, the team of Street God, Jon Moxley and Nick Gage.
Heading into Cage of Death 11. This is our last stop before the big show in December. And what kind of momentum does Moxley have?
What kind of momentum does Moxley have? But what kind of, look at the stunned expression. Look at these facial expressions. Everyone in this crowd is stunned to see Drake Younger pinned. The momentum that Moxley has heading into December 12th at Cage of Death 11 cannot be measured. But how does this affect Drake Younger's psyche heading in to December 12th at Cage of Death 11?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the introductions.
From National Park, New Jersey. The man who runs this fucking arena. The next CZW World Heavyweight Champion. Nick fucking Gage.
I'm gonna smash his fucking face.
And his opponent, weighs in tonight at 222 pounds and hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He is the current reigning and defending CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Street Dog Jon Moxley.
Jake, I'm telling you right now, Gage may have actually just made a tactical error by spitting in the face of Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley, I'm sure he was more than well prepared to defend his world title, but now, not only is he defending his world title, but he's going into the match pissed off.
Yeah, but here we go. Walking on pins and needles. March 13th, 2010. The CZW World Championship on the line. Jon Moxley defends against the man, Nick Gage.
This is going to be an absolute war here. Moxley winning the title back at our anniversary show when he took advantage of an injured B-boy and delivered not one, but 3 hook and ladders in a row, planting his face in the center of that ring, and got the cover to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Does anybody embody the spirit of CZW more than this man, the man, Nick Gage?
It's kind of amazing. It wasn't all that long ago that Nick Gage turned his back on the fans. Said he wasn't about them anymore. Didn't care what they thought. But the man can do no wrong. These people love him.
He's a lovable character.
What?
Yes, I said that with a straight face. These people love him because of what he's willing to give to the fans. Yes, he may hate them. It's a love-hate relationship. Right now, they love him. And tonight, they want to see him become the CZW World Champion. Oh, the hottest act in CZW, Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley has his favorite weapon of choice, a fork, and he is carving up the head of Nick Gage. Oh, good Lord.
This is not a sight anyone wants to see, except for maybe Jon Moxley. If you can bust open Nick Gage early, he's going to lose a lot of blood in this match, and that's going to take away his energy. And as the match goes, he will lose his energy, and Moxley will be able to beat him.
You know, it was only, well, actually, it was several months ago. You actually had not yet joined us here in CZW, and I'll tell you what, I saw Jon Moxley take on brain damage with nothing more than a fork. These two absolutely, it was a gore fest. There was blood everywhere.
That fork symbolizes the competition he's been eating alive, but how long are you going to keep Nick Gage down? Not long.
Oh, big power slam, hooks the far leg.
You know, Nick Gage wants his banner on the wall, but tonight he wants nothing more than to become the CZW World Heavyweight Champion.
It's the most important thing to him in the world.
Most important thing to everyone in the locker room.
What is that, a cane? Like a metal pipe?
Oh! Whatever it is makes a hell of a sound and sends a hell of a shiver down the leg of Jon Moxley, who is down.
Right to the hamstring, he caught him. He's got it in the man's mouth.
Yeah, I had a dirty name for this move I'm not going to say, but what I will say, it's very effective. The deep rope submission by Nick Gage, and now he's got a pizza cutter.
Gage now armed with his favorite weapon of choice.
He went from the deep throat deathlock to the pizza cutter. He's gonna carve up the world heavyweight champion.
If Moxley's not careful, his new name might be DiGiorno's. Oh, he's trying to stop it. He didn't succeed. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. He's just raking back and forth across the forehead of the champion.
Nick Gage will do whatever it takes to be CZW World Champion once again.
Nick Gage looking like a psychopathic ghoul here, just absolutely carving away at the man.
You know, we should bring up that Drake Younger's historic title reign began when he was finally able to defeat Nick Gage in July of 2008.
Look at the blood shooting over the head of Mox. This does not bode well for the champion at all. And this crowd is eating it up.
Nick Gage is getting carried away with his ultra-violent ways. It's the story of his career, but if he ends the story here of this match, it will end with him being world champion. Look at Moxley's face already.
Good God, look at both of these men. Covered. Mox clearly getting the worst of it.
Oh yeah, both men have already been busted open. I think the blood actually, you know, it kind of...
Oh, look at this. Gage going for the choke breaker. Mox counters. Tried for the hook and ladder. Gage countered and ran right into a drop kick by the champion.
You know, Nick Gage got this match because he won a battle royal featuring former champions here in CZW at the anniversary show. But let's not forget, he also beat DJ Hyde in an unlucky 13 staple gun match in that show and laid out DJ Hyde earlier in the night to get the Boston attention.
Mox now with the kendo stick swinging for the fences. Gage just ducked out of the way. Inverted atomic drop. Going for the Boston Crab now, and he sits down. Look at all the torque. Look at all the pressure on the spine of Moxley.
Bending Moxley in half, a bleeding Moxley. This is actually sending more blood shooting out of the forehead of Jon Moxley was that Boston Crab. Nick Gage knows how to make a man bleed. It's his specialty.
Slingshot. Moxley actually overshot the top turnbuckle and hit his head on the ring post. Oh! Kendo stick right to the breadbasket. Good God. Oh! And one to the shoulder.
This is just a beating by Nick Gage. Moxley drew first blood, but Nick Gage is going to make sure he draws last blood.
Oh, good Lord. Should we call the police or something? I mean...
The most ultra-violent athlete in CZW history, Nick Gage, is on a rampage in this world title match.
Right now, it's looking less like a match and more like a mugging. Moxley, though, countered. Oh! And he's just raining blows down on the cranium of Nick Gage.
Yeah, Moxley not to be outdone. He knows he's going after the wound on Nick Gage's head that he used the fork to open.
You know, and Gage also was in action earlier this afternoon at the WXW show and was actually backdropped all the way into the front row. So we don't actually know what condition Nick Gage might be in going into this matchup. And he's never one to show his cards.
Well, he's not showing much now.
Oh, swinging neck breaker.
And look at how quick Nick Gage moves. He hit the move, and now he's going to the outside. He's going to the outside to get a guardrail. Speaking of things that...
Mox, run. Just run. There's nothing wrong with it. The man set up a guardrail to do you in.
Look, if you ever achieve success like Jon Moxley has by becoming the world champion of CZW, the #1 in alternative wrestling, you would not run from a fight. You would do whatever it takes to retain your title. He's not going to run from Nick Gage, even though he should.
Yeah, but if he runs from Nick Gage, he will retain his title.
Not if Gage catches him. And would you want to make Nick Gage angry?
Oh, SCF now. Mox has Gage trapped. Gage only a couple feet from the ropes, but he doesn't have the reach to make it. He might be fading too. Like you said, the blood loss might come into play here.
Yeah, and that cane might come into play here in just a second.
Oh, STF with a kendo stick.
The STF cuts off the flow of blood to the brain, but the kendo stick flows up the oxygen to the esophagus.
It looks like Mox himself feeling the effects.
ran out of gas there.
Yeah.
Actually had to relinquish the hold.
Well, he's bleeding heavily already.
And Gage makes it to the bottom rope.
Gage does what he has to do there. But if I were Moxley, I would have tried to hold on a little bit longer. Easier said than done, considering what's already happened to Moxley in this match. But
Considering Mox might be a pint low at this point.
very well, maybe he got carved up with a pizza cutter. It's just flat out disgusting. But that's not going to stop Moxley. He wants to retain that title. This is his first defense, his first opportunity to show everyone in CZW why he's the best.
Oh, and he puts on the brakes.
Puts on the brakes, but he forgot Nick Gage was right behind him.
Gage full head of steam. Oh, good God. Backdrop right onto that guardrail.
And if Moxley can get Gage in the center of the ring and give him a pinfall, this might be how Jon Moxley retains the championship.
I would say we could get him in the ring and cover him. It's elementary at this point.
You would think that, but this is Nick Gage we're talking about.
I don't care. Look at the guardrail. It's folded in half. Not to mention the human body that landed on it.
Yeah, the guardrail's folded in half, the guardrail's beat up. Look at Nick Gage. Look how beat up he is, and look how he keeps coming back. There's a reason he's a former world heavyweight champion.
Gage now shockingly making his way back to his feet. I guess I shouldn't expect anything less at this point.
No, you shouldn't. But sometimes the most stressful situation for a champion is that first title defense. Once you get past that, after that, you can truly establish your reign. And Jon Moxley has perhaps the toughest man in CZW to deal with, Nick Gage.
Which reminds me, think about the heartbreaker for the former champion, B-Boy, re-injuring that left arm that he injured a few years ago at Best of the Best in the finals against Joker.
Making a victory! Look at that guardrail now! Look at the two bodies on top of it! Neither are really moving at all!
Look at the pain etched in the faces of both of these men. Gage is trying to cover him on the guardrail. It doesn't work that way. You've got to get him back in the ring. Gage going on instinct there. Hit a big move and went right for the cover.
That's a sign of a champion right there, but next time he has to make sure he's in the ring when he goes for the cover.
Would help.
Assuming he can get back in the ring, he's down, the champion's down, and Dewey Donovan is confused. He wants to help up Gage, I think, but he also is going to be close to Moxley.
We're talking dislocated disc at the very least. That's some serious chiro time right there.
Both these men are letting it all hang out to call themselves the CZW World Champion. They're leaving it all in the ring.
And Moxley is absolutely writhing in pain. And look at Gage now.
Yeah, Gage is moving pretty slow to the top after that. You can blame him.
Oh, what a headbutt right to the sternum. Hooks into your leg. That's got to do it right there, but it doesn't.
Jon Moxley is proving why he's CZW champion right there. Able to kick out of that big move by Nick Gage off the top after that suplex on the guardrail.
Both men struggling to even get to their feet.
There is no one else in the sport of professional wrestling right now like Jon Moxley, and he is proving that.
Moxley truly climbing the mountain, becoming the world champion last month. And what a test here. Now these guys just absolutely exchanging shots in the center of the ring here. Oh! Open hand slap. Seemed to woke Mox up. Mox goes for the figure four.
And that's what you gotta do. Even if this doesn't make Nick Gage tap out, it will weaken his legs, which means when Nick Gage goes to swing something at you, he won't have the same force because he won't be able to take that extra step. Think of it as when you swing a baseball bat. You take that extra step for more force. If Gage goes to swing a chair or that kendo stick, he won't have the same power.
Well, when the Hate Club took on the Best Around, which I'm sure you're very happy because I mentioned the Best Around right now, this is actually the move that TJ Cannon used to beat Nick Gage.
Nick Gage's legs have been through a lot already in this match, just for the simple fact that when you land on a suplex, giving it like he did, you land back first, but your legs definitely come up and send a shockwave through the whole trunk of your leg, really, the upper half, the quad.
Gage manages to turn Mox over, countering. Now the pressure is all on Mox's legs, and Mox just turns around and grabs that bottom rope, knowing exactly where he was.
Look at Gage basically refusing to break it. Both men's legs are definitely in jeopardy here. They're going to need them. You lift with your legs when you lift a man up. You run with your legs. They're a very key part of when you're in the middle of a battle.
How about you stand with your legs?
Well, that too. And you
oh, look at this! Mox with an inside cradle.
And you hook with your legs when you go for a small package.
Oh, what a brain buster!
And Moxley goes for the ropes. In most cases, that'd be a smart idea, but not when you're in the ring with Nick Gage.
Oh, wrong pound and pound for Jon Mox. Oh! And there's the face wash. Mox could be out right here. I mean, he could be unconscious.
This crowd wants one more time, but it looks like Nick Gage has other ideas. It's questionable, but maybe Nick Gage should have went for a cover right there, just in case.
It's not enough for him to become the champion. He has to destroy the current champion in the process.
Well, he should become champion and destroy the champion after the belt. This should be his goal.
Gage now throwing Shawnee into the ring.
Well,
or tried to. Was he going to use Shawnee as a weapon?
As good as anything else. Now Dewey threatens Shawnee to get in the ring. Oh! Right to the head of Jon Moxley.
Gage absolutely clocked him, nailed him right between the eyes with that chair shot.
Yeah, now Gage is forcing, Dewey and Gage with a combo, forcing Shawnee to set that table up in the ring. And you can see the blood loss is getting to Nick Gage.
Doesn't Shawn have enough to do with what he does around here?
Look, no matter what he does, it's not more important than what Nick Gage tells him to do. Would you agree?
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
We're getting two tables, and if you look on the outside, Dewey Donovan is now providing a barbed wire board for Nick Gage to attempt to dismantle Jon Moxley with.
Quick question. Honestly, please tell me, why do we have things like this just lying under the ring?
Because Nick Gage needs to use them if he plans on becoming CZW World Champion. He attempted to wipe the face off. Oh, God.
Oh, powerbomb into the barbed wire.
I was gonna say how he well, this is a good idea.
Lackadaisical cover on the part of Gage there.
You know what? I think Nick Gage is entranced by what Dewey Donovan is forcing Shawnee to set up. He's entranced by it. I think he almost wanted Moxley to kick out there.
Also, now that you mention it,
how is this gonna work?
Could be a simple case of the fact that Mox had to actually kick out in barbed wire, ripping barbed wire from his own flesh in the process.
And driving it into other portions of his body. That's what happens there.
This looks like
Nick Gage is not happy.
This looks like there's going to be a car accident, is what it looks like. This looks like it's going to be a catastrophe for Jon Moxley and his world title reign.
This is an unhealthy situation for Jon Moxley. If Nick Gage hits whatever he has planned here, we will have a new world champion, and Nick Gage will regain.
Oh, Mox got a hold of the pizza cutter. Oh my, Gage.
A weapon Gage brought into this match. Our resourceful world champion is Jon Moxley.
Gage apparently didn't put his toys away. Mox there to pick him up. And now, Mox is in control of this matchup. And it's Gage that's in a bad way.
Gage's own contraption may backfire on him if Moxley hits this.
Jake, this is a very, very dangerous situation. Oh, no good can come of this. And no good came of it. Gage absolutely just folded in half in that barbed wire.
And that's why he's the world champion. He let Gage set it up.
But his shoulders aren't, is his shoulders on the mat?
Well, the world champion better strike quick, because he has pissed off the ultraviolet warrior, known as the Man, Nick Gage.
I'll tell you something else he did. Severely injured Nick Gage. And now, Mox setting Gage up.
The adrenaline rush these two men must be feeling cannot be described.
Oh, hook and ladder on the chair. Are you
hooks the far leg, and he gets it. No.
The time, 17 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yes.
Your winner, and still CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Street Dog, Jon Moxley.
I thought it was a 3 count, a little confusing there, but Jon Moxley is the world champion. He has retained his title against Nick Gage, the king of ultraviolence.
The hottest commodity in CZW, Jon Moxley has retained his CZW World Championship against Nick Gage.
Make this an official invitation. Don't want everybody.
Basically what I did in North Carolina is kill 2 motherfuckers with light tubes, pin them, and it's the new motherfucking trend. So basically what that is telling me, that there's no fucking competition at all. Basically I'm a fucking man. You know, all the guys back here might be scared of you, but I'm not. All these guys here might think you're the fucking man. I think you're a fucking pussy. I've been chasing Moxley for months. That belt should have been mine. I deserved it. You put yourself in places you didn't belong.
Give Ego credit for getting engaged in space, but here comes the waterworks from Ego, always complaining. But
What do we have here?
what do we have? Yeah, we have the former heavyweight champion, Jon Moxley, coming out now. He wants his belt back.
Take a right there, Chuck Norris. I have an issue with being this luckiest man alive have to settle. I didn't come to Philadelphia tonight to talk. You have something that belongs to me and I came to get it back.
Bring the fucking belt, bring right there.
Oh! Consider it broken.
We have an impromptu 3-way match for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Jon Moxley, the former champ, Ego Fantasco, and the world champion in his home building, Nick Gage.
This is just the start of Entanglement, for God's sake. What the hell does this evening have in store?
Gage and Moxley are brought into the front row. But take a look at Ego Fantastico.
He's up high. Whoa!
Somersault plancha on the Jon Moxley and Nick Gage in the third row by Ego Fantastico.
Fantasco took out both competitors. You know, Black, I know you weren't able to make it last week down to Lumberton. That was an absolutely grueling matchup between Mox, Younger, and Gage. Light tubes, chairs, barbed wire. They did it all, and Gage emerged the victor and the new CZW champion.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, what a shot. I'm sure that match was awesome. It was wild, it was out of control. But Nick Gage right now is out of control on top of Ego and Mox. But now Ego's got a chair.
It's hard to see him through this throng of people rolling all through the crowd back by the bleachers there. But Ego, hard Irish whip, driving Gage right into the bleachers.
And in this building, it's hot enough. It's just as bad. Just as bad when you've got throngs of people around you, adding more body heat and everything. These men might wear out early, but it's going to be wild the whole time.
Fantastico, with the suplex on the concrete.
And it's weird to be calling Jon Moxley a challenger. To me, it is. Oh,
God. Russian leg sweep into the bleachers there.
The bleachers.
I'm a little tongue-tied here.
Hey, we didn't expect this so early. We saw Nick Gage come out and kill the Talent Enders. And now we're seeing Moxley dominate the other challenger in the match, Ego, and the world champion is down right now, from what I can see.
I've lost visual of everybody except Mox. Gage, get back to his feet. Mox, Irish whip, sends Gage into the chairs.
What a hot start we've had in Tangled Web 3. We saw Mia Yim, perhaps the hottest woman ever in CZW. We saw Nick Gage kill some men, and now we have a world title three-way going on right now.
Are we even 15 minutes into the show, for Christ's sake? This is what they call CZW, like nothing else.
Yes, the extreme measures these men will go to to become CZW heavyweight champion. You're going to see them in this match as they brawl in the crowd right now. You know, it was so impromptu. I'm sure, this isn't Falls Count anywhere, just so people know. At least not to our knowledge, because no one's gotten our earpiece and told us anything yet.
As far as I know, there's no real stipulations to this matchup. This is just a straight-up war for the CZW Championship.
And did you see the way Gage slammed Moxley?
Mox is actually back to his feet, which is shocking to me, clutching his back, though.
Yeah, but he's getting out of the way. You got it. And now, you're on the move again.
Can you see him? I can't see him. I see Mox. Mox has a ladder. I think he just got Gage with that ladder. This is CZW. This is what it's all about.
This was originally meant to be a contenders championship match, a number one contenders match for the CZW championship between Moxley and Ego, but Nick Gage, the world champion, got himself involved in this.
And that's just, and that's just Gage's style. The man wants to do battle. He wants to not only have that belt, he wants to defend that belt. And in the most violent fashion possible.
He's got his chance here. Oh! Wow! And the champion may be out of his own match right here.
Security over. Look at that. Security setting up a table.
Well, they were just threatened with it. They had no choice to do but what these athletes tell them to do.
Can you blame them? I see Mox. Mox on his feet. Gage hasn't gotten back up after that vicious back body drop. He's dragging to his feet now. Gage with a counter, hits him with a trash can right between the eyes. Brings Mox back inside the guardrails. Fantastico hot on their heels.
All right, they're back in view for me. And right now we see Moxley, Ego, and Gage all fighting on the outside. And the back of Gage's head is busted open. And he goes to the front row again.
Gage, you mean, sir?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fantastico and Mox with a double hip toss there.
But this is what they need to do. They need to get Gage out of there.
Fantastico didn't move quick enough. Mox cut him off with a pad. Now go for the superplex. Fantastico managed to shove him off. Fantastico on high. Got the cover there.
want to finish each other off as soon as they can because you do not want Nick Gage back in this match.
Oh, huge headbutt.
These men met in a three-way last time out here on Home Sweet Home, and what happened was Moxley pinned Gage, and Ego felt he got screwed because he wasn't pinned. Point is, it was a three-way just like this. Great presence of mind by Moxley.
Dumps Fantasco to the outside. Well, you know, Fantasco has been put through the ringer, trying to get a one-on-one shot with Mox.
And every time something doesn't go his way, he complains about it. Whoa!
Oh, power slam, hooks the leg. 2 only.
What force by Gage with that power slam, driving the former champion right in the mat. I'm surprised it was only a 2 count.
Oh, Fantasco, boot to the side of the head. They save Mox with a pin. 2 count.
These men know what they have to do when they're against each other. They've all faced each other enough now in some form. You know, Moxley and Ego haven't had their singles match yet. That's because Ego feels he's been screwed. Ego could have had it tonight, but instead he got in Gage's face.
Good God, did you see the collision there? Gage may have injured his back. He's clutching his lower back there.
Well, that's what Ego and Moxley need.
Oh, and Fantasco, those lethal kicks. Standing drop kick, takes Mox off his feet finally.
Wow, a little support for Ego. Even these fans have noticed he's been crying recently.
Oh, look at this! Oh, he's got him! He's got him right there! No!
2 count only, and now Ego is getting in the ref's face, but that's just giving time for Moxley and Gage to recover and get themselves back into this.
I thought he had him right there. I thought that was it.
It takes a lot to pin Jon Moxley. That's why he was champion for 6 months.
Big forearm shot. Fantasco has Mox on the ropes. Mox actually looks pretty dazed and out of it. I can't say I blame him after that suplex folded him in half.
And rightfully so, some big boos for Ego. Whoa! Wow!
Oh! Up and over and through the table to the floor.
The resourceful former heavyweight champion called Ego, but now he's got Gage.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
2.
So close to Moxley regaining the title.
Gage on the hook. Oh, brainbuster. Lateral press. 2.
And look at Moxley right back up. That was the worst thing he could have done.
Oh, there it is. Choke breaker. That's got to do it. Gage isn't done now.
He should have went for the cover.
He's calling for the chair from Dewey.
You better work quick here.
Gage doesn't want to just retain. He wants to hurt people on the way.
Yeah, but now he's world champion. He can't afford to make mistakes. See?
Forearm by Fantasco. Fantasco climbing high.
But look at Ego. Look at Ego.
Oh, coast to coast. That's got to do it. He's got the leg. Oh, Gage in the nick of time.
Was able to, well, whatever. But is he in the nick of time to finish one of these men off?
He's got him up.
Pile driver. That's got to do it.
Gage isn't done. He's calling for another one.
If he does it again, I think he's giving Moxley on the other end of the ring too much time to recover. I know he loves to inflict punishment, but beat him up after the bell. You're the champion now.
It's actually pretty sound advice from you. I'm kind of shocked here. I don't necessarily agree with it, but you know.
Well, whatever. It doesn't matter if you agree. The goal is to leave this match world champion. And Gage had the perfect opportunity, but his desire to kill men is getting the best of him.
You said kill. That looks exactly what he has in mind for Fantasco now. Has him up on the top, chair in position.
We don't see Gage go up much unless he's got something violently creative planned. It looks like he does. But Ego escapes. Ego escapes. The check.
Oh, it tosses the chair right to the top of his head. Fantasco's got him up.
Whoa!
Oh! Jesus Christ!
That was a Ego do the dirty work to get rid of Gage. He had it all scouted, and now he's taking advantage of it. What a lariat! What a lariat!
Ow! Lateral press! Oh!
Yes! Yes!
I don't believe it!
Time, 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Your winner, and new CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
Jake, I am in a state of shock right now. Just 1 week after Gage went through absolute hell with Younger and Moxley to become the CZW champion. Just like that, 1 week later, he loses the title back to Mox.
This is why Jon Moxley was so dominant for 6 months as heavyweight champion, because he picks his spots. He made sure Ego or Gage took the other one out, and then he saw his opening and took out Ego Fantasco.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the introductions. This contest, scheduled for one fall, no time limit, and it's for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in tonight at 161 pounds and hailing from Indianapolis, Indiana, by way of the Rage Dojo. It is the 2010 Tournament of Death 9 champion, ladies and gentlemen, Scotty and his opponent weighs in tonight at 225 pounds and hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He is the current reigning and defending CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
Jake, this night started off with a bang. We had a series of incredible announcements. Homicide coming to CZW. DJ Hyde planning the next big trip to Germany. Our show coming up in Massachusetts, and we are going to end it with a bang. World title match. Jon Moxley versus Scotty Vortex.
Nothing is bigger than the CZW World Heavyweight title, and we have the Tournament of Death 10 winner against the CZW World Champion, Jon Moxley, the man who has dominated that title for most of 2010, and look at him square off.
I'll tell you what, it's very rare to see a man the size of Vortex have a world title opportunity. Wow! But it's moves like that and the tenacious spirit of this kid is the reason he's getting this opportunity.
It's not about the size. It's about the heart that the athlete has, and Scotty Vortex has a ton of that, and Jon Moxley's going to have to deal with that tonight. But Jon Moxley, he's so crafty when he steps in the ring. He'll think of ways to beat you. You won't see him coming. Just like that. Look at the way he reversed Vortex and delivers that knife edge.
Well, absolutely. Jon Moxley's a thinking man's champion. He's shown it time and time again. Outwit many opponent. Oh,
what a kick.
But your smarts are going to help you with kicks like that.
Exactly. Moxley uses his brain along with his athletic ability to retain the title in matches. Think about it. When he lost the title, he only lost it for 1 week to Nick Gage. 1 week. Since he's began his run with the title, he hasn't had it.
So by those crossfaces, he also uses his mean streak.
Oh, God, what a knee.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Scotty is just so lethal in that ring. He can take it up to the air like this. He can hit you with those strikes. And what does he have planned here? Whoa!
Oh! Spiked him on his head. Got it too.
Spiked him on his head, and Moxley landed awkwardly. Looked on his shoulder or collarbone. And you're going to have to wonder how that's going to affect his hook and ladder if he goes for that later in the match.
Absolutely correct. You know, Moxley also, his Pillmanizer, that implant DDT, again, the arms, shoulders, some of his biggest moves might be in jeopardy now.
Well, right now it seems to be working okay. He's got that choke applied right there. That's what a thinking wrestler does. He cuts off the wind of his opponent.
And this is what a vicious wrestler does. Look at these cross faces.
He's really pounding Scotty Vortex over. That's what you have to do, because it takes so much to defeat Scotty Vortex. That's why he was the Tournament of Death champion this year.
Oh, we've seen it time and time again. How many times was he slammed into those cinder blocks by Masada 3, 4? And still went on to have a grueling matchup with J.C. Bailey to win.
Yeah, but now he's got to worry about his eyes. Whoa!
Oh!
I don't know if he actually saw him after having his eyes raked across those ropes. He might have just heard the footsteps. Great instinct by Vortex.
Mox on the outside. Keep your eyes on Scotty, though.
You got it. Oh. And Moxley did. Moxley was able to cut him off. The thinking man's wrestler, the CZW heavyweight champion, has now got a pair of scissors. Maybe he's going to cut that ugly hair.
I don't know. I think that's actually what he jammed him in the face with.
Probably, but I didn't see that. Hopefully the camera caught it. Oh! You see, Moxley's got to be careful in a match like this. We already... Oh, yeah!
Wow, you love that just a little too much.
It's what you got to love. Oh, look at this.
Oh, God. Oh, now the blade is exposed. He's not working with a point.
Digging it into the forehead of Scotty Vortex, the challenger. The champion has gone ultra-violent early.
Vortex has opened up early, too.
Well, there were scissors jammed to his head. What do you expect to happen?
Now look at this, just standing on the back of the man's head, on his neck. Right on the apron of the ring.
And think about it, though. Moxley, earlier tonight, we actually saw Drew Gulak win by disqualification in a wired title match. But wait a second, look at Moxley!
Launches him into the guardrail.
Look at Moxley, but worse yet, look at Vortex, who already in the early going is a bloody mess and down and out.
Mox normally likes to go to work with a fork. I guess he's upgraded to the scissors now.
Well, you can get more uses out of a scissors, I guess. I don't know. Oh, come on.
He's using it the same exact way, though.
Whatever, it's effective, and look at this.
Let's go.
The agony that Scotty Vortex must be in as those scissors dig into his flesh.
Absolutely driving the point right into the forehead. Oh, look at this.
Oh, God.
Down the length of his spine, across his back. Oh, and the ribs.
Let's go.
No, not the hand.
Do it.
Covered the man's hand.
Off the scissor. Let's go.
God's sake, Papa Giorgio, get in there.
Well, what is he going to do? Does he want to get cut with scissors? Yeah, look at this. Moxley, the thinking man's wrestler, isn't thinking right there, going after the ref.
Got to keep your eyes on the prize. And the prize in this case is retaining that world title. Oh, shot to the ribs. Vortex. Oh, he's getting the crap beat out of him right now.
That's putting it mildly. Jon Moxley right now is having the time of his life. His first defense since regaining the CZW Heavyweight Championship.
And that's all well and good, but Jon Moxley does not want to take a man like Scotty Vortex lightly. And look at this.
That's why he brought the scissors.
Vortex firing back with the forearm shots.
Vortex is firing back.
Oh, headbutt right to that cut up forehead of Scotty Vortex. And again, the crossface is raking the forearm. Oh! Drop kick. Sandwich him with the ring ropes.
What force behind that drop kick, and now the world champion is taking a breather, which I agree with you. He doesn't want to do that when he's facing the Tournament of Death 9 champion.
Vortex has shown time and time again, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. You don't want to give him any kind of rest.
No, you don't. But look at this. Look at the world champion. He doesn't care about the rules. This is why. He's been an anarchist since he's come into this company.
Well, Moxley doesn't care anyway. If Moxley gets disqualified, he retains his title.
And I think that's why Papa Giorgio was more lenient when he saw Moxley bring out the scissors. He knows that the champion, gets disqualified, he gets to keep his title.
To be honest, I didn't hear, there's that release suplex.
And Moxley saved a lot of energy with that. He didn't go down with the suplex.
Cover. Well, we've seen this time and time again. He takes the man up in the air and just releases him and just lets gravity do all the work.
Well, now he's just taunting him.
Look at this. Your arm's not supposed to bend at that angle.
No, they're not. Rings of Saturn right here.
He has got that locked in. Look at him wrenching back. Look at the face of Vortex.
He's got Vortex in a bad spot, but Vortex is shifting his weight.
Look at this, look at this. Trying to get the shoulders down.
Yeah, that's why Moxley knew he had to break it. He didn't want his shoulders to get pinned. Jawbreaker.
Nicely done by Vortex.
Yeah, but again, so much has been taken out of Vortex.
Oh, and look at this. The blood of Vortex smearing the chest of Jon Moxley. Looks like war paint. Ran into the boot. Vortex going high. Sunset flip.
Whoa!
Oh, look at this with the bridge. Got it,
Two count only, and this is where Moxley might be regretting taking it lightly on Scotty. Whoa!
Oh, tornado DDT.
Scotty Vortex is just so resilient. The beating he's taken already in this match. But right now, this might not be smart. Going up high.
I don't know.
I mean, you got to take these type of risks with the title on the line. But I don't know how smart it is to go up there. Double knees!
Double knees. Absolutely. As I was going to say, I don't know. Hooks the leg. Two. I was going to say, I don't know. It's always worked out well for Scotty in the past.
It always has. But you also got to look at it this way. Maybe now they're about even. But Scotty Vortex, prior to this, had taken a much worse beating than Jon Moxley.
Plus, you got to take into consideration the blood loss at this point.
The blood loss will throw you off. Moxley looks like those knees really took the wind out of him. Oh, but what a lariat! That's how he beat Ego last time out.
Lateral press, that's got to do. No! Vortex kicking out at two.
It's the well-known never say die attitude of the Tournament of Death 9 champion on display here. Moxley is frustrated. We're not that far into this match so far. I mean, it could end at any minute. Boom! But what a lariat there.
Explosive power by Mox, hooks the far leg.
Moxley right now, using that champion's instinct. Every big move he hits, he's going right for cover, except right now. Right now, he knows he has to grab that chair and take it to Scotty Vortex.
Absolutely, Moxley doesn't want to just retain his title, he wants to punish the man.
Can you blame him?
Driving it into the spine, into the sternum now.
Oh, God.
Vortex trying to roll out of the way. Mox was straddling him, just raining down with the chair.
But look at this.
He gave Vortex no place to go.
He's got to stay on him. Scotty Vortex is having the opportunity of a lifetime here, challenging for the CZW Heavyweight Championship at Down with the Sickness. But Jon Moxley, his first defense since regaining it, is having the time of his life, beating on Scotty Vortex in the corner.
Just look at these right hands. You're absolutely right. But again, Scotty Vortex. His record speaks for himself. Look at the men he's put away in the last several months. Mox does not want to drag this on too long. If he can get a cover, he needs to go for it.
And if he can get a successful move done with that chair. If he wallops Scotty with it, this might be, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
What?
Scotty, I hear you're stopping it for blood. I think the State Athletic Commission told Maven they had to. That's Frank Talent, the party pooper.
I'm asking the same question right
Well,
now.
the crowd's not happy about it. But Scotty Vortex is cut wide, busted wide open, whatever you want to call it. And this means that Jon Moxley retains the heavyweight championship at Down with the Sickness. Let's throw a party.
Let's not.
Let's hope for Scotty Vortex's well-being.
Ladies and gentlemen, the promoter is stating that Scotty Vortex cannot continue this match.
Whoa, but look at Vortex.
Look at Drake. Younger throwing Vortex back inside.
And his Kings tag team partners, Danny Havoc and Drake Younger, told Scotty Vortex to get back in there. He's not going to stay down. He's not going to give up his title shot here tonight.
Actually, it goes much deeper here than just the Suicide Kings. Naptown. That's what we're seeing.
Oh!
Low blow.
Vortex with a low blow. Scotty's got the chair now. Oh! Right to the noggin. Moxley's down.
Oh, shot between the eyes. I'd have to say, low blow's the best counter for the hook and ladder I've ever seen.
Yeah. Vortex has got to take it up. He's got to get going. He's got to get up.
But as I was saying, much, much deeper than just the Suicide Kings. This is the Naptown Dragons. These guys train together. They broke into the business together. They've been friends and partners for years. And Drake Younger wants to see Scotty Vortex make the most of his opportunity here tonight.
And Vortex, who just a minute ago was down and out, is now feeding off the energy of this crowd, his friends' encouragement, but Moxley cuts him off.
Irish whip sends him in.
Cradle!
Look at this!
Whoa!
Oh, so close! Millimeters away. Oh, step up Izaguri. Rock Moxley. Swisher sweep. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. No!
So close! And look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. They are standing here. They are standing in support of Scotty Vortex's hopes and dreams of becoming the heavyweight champion of CZW. But Jon Moxley, the craftiest heavyweight champion in company, will not let that happen. He might be not loopy right now, but Scotty Vortex is still feeling the effects of what Moxley did to him earlier.
Havoc has also joined him now at ringside to cheer on Scotty Vortex. You know, just a few months ago, we might have seen Mox out here with a Switchblade Conspiracy. Mox is now a man all alone. Oh! High cross body. Mox rolls through. Hooks it.
Oh!
Great counter by Mox, but it didn't get the job done.
Moxley was playing possum just a little bit right there. He lured Vortex in that false sense of hope, but it was hook and ladder countered.
He's hooked his leg. He's got it now. Damn it, what is it going to take?
It might take that. It might take that. This could be it.
He's got him. No! Beautiful ace crusher. Scotty Vortex somehow still kicking out at 2.
The bloody and battered Scotty Vortex will not stay down. His never say die attitude. And Jon Moxley now ascends to the top. Moxley doesn't go up high often, but he realizes what he has to do against Vortex. Oh, but it backfires.
I don't know if that was ring awareness by Vortex or if he just staggered into the ropes at that point.
Either way.
Yeah, either way, it worked for him. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
We got thumbtacks in this World Heavyweight title match. And what else would you expect
champion, you would expect this. What does he have in that bag? Broken glass.
Who carries around bags of this stuff?
The Tournament of Death 9 champion, that too. And if he hits this, we will be calling him the world champion.
Moxley still out of it on the top. Oh, he's firing back some shots. Vortex. He's going for the Blue Moon Dragon.
He's going for it. He's got to hook it still. He's got it. Blue Moon Dragon!
He hit it. He hit it.
Glass.
Cover it.
One,
Got it.
two.
Got it.
Oh! God! The world champion. You know, no discredit to Scotty Vortex, but look how tough our world champion is. I dare any other company to say their world champion could kick out of a move like that.
I can't argue with it. There's no way I can argue with it.
Oh, look at it.
Look at this.
Hook and ladder. Hook and ladder. Face first in the glass and the thumbtack. It's got to be it.
Is this it? Oh, that is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, the total time of this contest, 14 minutes and 15 seconds. The winner and still CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
You know, not to take anything away from Moxley, because again, impressive win. He impresses every time he's out here. But how about the effort, the heart of Scotty Vortex, making the most of his opportunity for the world title?
Introducing first the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Notorious Devin Moore. And his opponent to my left, he is from Elk City, Oklahoma. He is the reigning and defending Combat Zone Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World, Street Dog, Jon Moxley.
Can you explain to me, Greg Excellent, what precisely does a street dog do?
Not 100% sure. I once ran over a beagle in my 85 Firebird.
Yes, yes. So you have experience with the street dog, is what you're telling me.
If that were the case, I'd be CZW World Heavyweight Champion.
One would presume that being a street dog entails some sort of explicit mox violence, which is what his trunks indicate to me. I have no idea what that means precisely, but no, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. These trunks make no sense. What the shit, Mox? What the shit, Johnny Mox? Oh, wrestling. I won't have it.
Craziness.
I won't have it.
Well, a deathmatch show, Danny Havoc.
I don't like it. Oh, quick reversal by my man, Devin Moops, or as we like to call him in the States, the Cousinator.
Devin Moore getting a shot at the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Last night, Jonathan Moxley defeated one Daniel Iberius Horatio.
Oh! Slapped the gum out of his mouth. Cocky bastard got what was coming to him.
Last night for Jon Moxley. Good shot.
Hey, thanks, man. I try. Oh! Big tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Jon Moxley's up. Eats the boot to the face and he's outside. Devin Moops ready to fly. Oh, he's motivated now. You never see this Devin Moops in America. No, notorious.
What an accomplishment this would be for Devin Moore, having never been CZW World Heavyweight Champion, to defeat Jon Moxley on foreign soil and take it back to Manioc.
Yeah, cuz. I got the title, cuz.
Oh, big right hand.
Wow, that was fucking painful. Can we get some Devin Moore commentary over here, right, Excellent?
Yo, cuz.
I got Devin Moore right here. I want a commentary for my own match.
He He's extremely multi-talented, that Devin Moore. Oh, hops over. Oh, big high.
Moonsault to the outside.
I thought Devin Moore at 38 years of age was too old to do that, but he has proven us all wrong.
He does.
He can go well into his 40s.
Devin Moore having turning over a new leaf as of late in the last few months, gaining the trust of one Danny Havoc.
He is certainly proven to me that he is a worthwhile person to have in your corner, something that I admittedly was skeptical about early on, but when I needed him and my truest friend stabbed me in the back, or the person I thought was my truest friend, Devin Moore stepped in and took my side in spite of the fact that, big spin kick while he's on his knees, in spite of the fact that I had said some disparaging things about him. He came to my aid.
About to cut you off. Devin Moore to the top. High Rent District. Oh!
High Rent District.
I got that from Salamander Jones. I thought a little bit of him should be here.
Oh, absolutely. But only that much. Oh. Big money clip by Jon Moxley. It's a very painful move to receive because there's no momentum that you can, even on a suplex, something like that, maybe you can kind of roll through a little bit, but that one just lands you right on your shoulders, just a straight vertical drop.
I'll tell you what, Jon Moxley, a lot can be said. Jon Moxley is just as tough as they come. He's going through some bitter battles. Of course, last night against you, Daniel, Tiberius, Horatio, Ulysses, Havoc. Several battles with Nick Gage. We know how tough he is. We just saw him just previously defeat Adam Pollock for the CZW title.
Everyone, and Kevin Pollock?
Kevin Pollock
was on the show?
Cable Ace Award winner.
I really liked him in The Usual Suspects. I believe that's Polak, as in a reference to his.
Pollock,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
I prefer. Over a cross arm breaker.
Devin Moore fighting it. Moxley gives it up in favor of cockiness. Oh, great shot. Moves eats the turnbuckle. Reversal. What do we got here? I get excited about that move. It makes me happy.
Cool looking.
Yeah, I like it, right?
Reversal by Moxley. More to the corner.
Oh,
Moxley eats one.
I think Moxley's eating more than we know. Not be the first time.
Devin to the top. Big sunset flip.
Rolls through. No, Moxley's got him. Come on, Dev.
Oh, Mox, just a straight power bomb into the corner.
Deceptively strong, this guy.
New world champ! Oh, kick out of two.
Oh! Eats the boot to the face.
1, 2!
Tribute to the fallen Trent Acid, I would say. The Yakuza kick, cuz.
I'm over, cuz.
Trading shots now. Who's gonna get the better? We shall see. Oh, Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley, known for the low road.
Yeah, opts not to be too.
Devin Moore reversing a vicious DDT. Shades of Jake the Snake. Lion saw cover 1, 2. Oh.
I was gonna do that, but then I was like, I suck at that, so I didn't. But Devin Moore did. So the fans gotta see it, and everyone goes home happy. Super kick? No. Blocks. Throws the foot down, going for the hook and ladder. Hook and ladder. Oh! Moves rolls through into the bucket. Wow. Son of a bitch. I thought he had it there, man. I would love to see Devin Moore come home as the World Heavyweight Champion. That would be such a fun plane ride. He'd be so... out of nowhere with the cutter.
Oh, hook and ladder.
Oh, god damn. That is a vicious move. No chance of protecting yourself on that. No! Devin Moore's out! Devin Moore's out! Come on, Dev. You got me on the plane. You can win this title.
Shoot story. Crowd chanting shooting star from Jon Moxley. I don't know if he's got it.
I'm not entirely certain that that's likely. Crossbody! Oh! Drop kick. Lands on his back. I was hoping for the crossbody. Devin Moore, on the other hand, might have it in him, and he does! And he fucking does! Oh, come on! Come on! What the fuck, man? Summoning lariat! He threw off the elbow pad. He's summoning the super kick. No! Come on! Reverse low blow. Devin Moore opting not to be too noble either. Playing down to Jon Moxley's level. Moxley takes the super kick, still on his feet but staggered. Moops is up. What's he got? Crossbody! No, 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 no! Unacceptable. Unacceptable, Gregus.
Talk about sneaking out the back door. That's as close as they get.
Jon Moxley.
I can tell you that David Maylander is not happy about this. Neither is Jonathan Lewis. Just name dropped 2 of my European friends. What's up? Rap Tap, where you at? Why didn't the Bob fly you over here?
The Bob is not approved.
Devin
Moore is not world champion.
Devin Moore getting his props, though. These fans love him. Hey, Dev! Awesome! Close, buddy! Shouldn't have summoned that lariat. He threw the elbow pad, now he wants it back. Some German fan has an elbow pad that they will
Smells like weed.
They will not be parting with. Smells like sweat and weed.
Scheduled for one fall, 60-minute time limit, and it is for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing this evening at 227 pounds and hailing from the sunny suburbs of Indianapolis, Indiana. He is the longest CZW World Heavyweight Champion in the history of the Combat Zone, the Golden Boy, Drake and his opponent weighs in this evening at 221 pounds and hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He is the current reigning and defending CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
Here we go, the first of our double main event here at Night of Infamy. The champion Jon Moxley taking on the newly christened Golden Boy, Drake Younger, for the world title.
Here we have it, the greatest and longest reigning CZW World Champion in history, the Golden Boy, Drake Younger, taking on the man, Jon Moxley, who has had a stranglehold on that title for the last 9 months.
This is going to be interesting to say the least. Drake Younger with a change of heart over in Alberhausen in Germany. Of course, back here at the arena, attacking his best friend, Scotty Vortex.
Hey, he left that man behind because right now there's only one thing he wants. Whoa! And that one thing he wants, whoa, is what Jon Moxley has.
Drake Younger looks like he's been beaten with a bottle of peroxide.
Hey, the Golden Boy's hair matches the Golden Boy's smell. The smell of gold comes off Drake Younger. Go get a whiff of him, Greg. You'll love it.
I'm not smelling anything.
Quick cover now. Apparently the Golden Boy no longer wrestles in ring gear either.
Look at how well he's dressed. Look at those pants. They gotta go for $200, but his chest right now is flaring up thanks to Moxley.
Moxley going to end this quickly with a Fujiwara armbar. And Drake Younger, maybe a Golden Boy. You can't take away anything of his wrestling credential. A former CZW World Heavyweight Champion, held that belt for well over a year, defeated Nick Gage at Tangled Web 1 to be crowned.
And the greatest champion of all time, Drake Younger. Oh, gets caught with a drop kick, but look what he's wrestling with. His arm's all taped up because of what happened to him over in Germany in a match with Masada. That's how bad he wants the title. He's willing to wrestle injured.
Moxley with a head of steam there.
Look ahead.
Pardon me, Mr. Excellent.
We're just gonna run
laying out the Golden Boy here. Irish whip countered. Mox up and over. And these guys have each other's show. Whoa!
Whoa! Look at this. Look at Drake Younger. He knows what to do. He knows how to pull a weapon out when it's necessary.
Is that a fork?
Hey, the Golden Boy will use silverware to dine on his opponents.
Interestingly enough, that's usually the weapon of choice of one Jon Moxley.
Well, then Moxley has it coming. This is karma for all the things he's done with that fork. Greg, you want to lead this crowd in a Golden Boy chant?
I will not lead anything. Jon Moxley, coming off of a Germany tour, also defended the CZW World Heavyweight Championship against one Devin Moore in a phenomenal contest. He had a chance to get that on DVD from CZWrestling.com.
And while we thank you for joining us for this DVD, please join us. Oh, God. Carving
this is vicious. Thanksgiving came early. Yeah, I was going to say it. You stole the word, bro.
And what a great Thanksgiving it's going to be for the Younger family as he sits at the Thanksgiving table with his family with the gold around his waist.
At Thanksgiving dinner, really?
I would. You would. And what else would happen when Drake Younger wins the title is this crowd will erupt in pure golden joy, just like when he won the title the first time.
Somehow I think you missed the reaction they had to him earlier when he gave his initial address at the top of the hour.
Hey, this crowd will turn on you in a second, huh, Greg?
Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the actions going on. Jon Moxley bleeding like a stuck pig, wearing the crimson mask here.
But, oh, look at Drake just pounding away, digging into the flesh, cutting open the world champion.
It's not technical, but it is effective.
This is only Drake Younger's second shot since he lost the title on January 30th to B-Boy. But this is the first singles match he's had for that title. And listen to these people. They just love to see Drake Younger staring at him in awe.
I'm not really sure if that's all. I think it's more like disgust and bewilderment. I mean, that's what I would put on it.
Whoa!
Nice cross body. Raining down the right hands.
And look at how desperate Moxley is. As soon as he hit the cross body, he got right up there and fighting him.
Payback for all those fork shots.
Greg, if you were in a situation like this, you're going to be able to come back after being stabbed with a fork. Oh, what would you do? I was about to ask. I'd avoid the fork, but...
Anything and everything. Jon Moxley is a ring veteran. He knows exactly what he's getting himself into. And you scrape, you scratch, you poke, you do whatever you have to do to maintain being the CZW World Heavyweight Champion.
It's a situation Drake Younger is more familiar with than anyone else in the history of this company. It is why he's the greatest champion. And it's moves like that, rounding a man, stretching him out, is why Drake Younger was the most successful champion we've ever had.
Call me old-fashioned. I miss the old Drake Younger that came out and, fought for these fans, fought for his pride. Now he's signed a lucrative deal. He's a sellout, man.
4 figures, buddy. I would sell out for 4 figures.
I'll be honest, that's like $12,000 a year. He's gonna get taxed now. He's gonna get 1099. You gotta think about it that way.
He's gonna be eating good, and he's gonna be able to eat if he wants to. Use the world title as a plate, so when he's finished his meal, he can just look at it all the time.
That's just plain disrespectful. I'm sorry.
I probably bumped that time.
Oh, a job.
You know, the interesting about Moxley, though, is I believe last month you actually said he was a dominant champion. That's actually not the case. It's that Moxley has been a successful champion because he always finds a way to win. He's a clutch player.
Oh, the Hulk Hogan of CZW.
No! That move always works in world title matches.
Didn't work in this one. Moxley had jammed his knee there.
He jammed his knee up, and Drake Younger knows exactly what to do. He knows to attack the knee. He's like a pit bull in that ring. He's latching onto the leg, and he's twisting it out of the socket.
Oh, are you kidding me? And those are street shoes. Actually, I think they're church shoes.
I don't think I can say this in this building, can I?
You can say anything you want, but yes. And it wasn't over a Sprite this time, or a 7-Up. But what's going to happen here is Drake Younger's going to go up, and Moxley's going to go down. And now, the belt of Drake Younger comes off, so he can replace it with a shinier, bigger, prettier belt by the end of this battle.
And look at this now, Younger just trying to choke the life out of the champion.
Well, is life worth living if you're not world champion? Maybe not for Jon Moxley.
Oh, God, he's hanging the man. Look at this.
Hey, he has still 5.
Mox can't get any air at all. Trying to work his hand in between the belt and his throat. Look at him, he is fading.
He's fading quick. He's fading quick. But the glory of Drake Younger is going up even quicker. Drake Younger releases it because Drake Younger has something even more diabolical planned.
That's all well and good, but you know, Mox had passed out in that situation. Drake Younger would then have to try and get the limp body of Jon Moxley back into the ring to win the world title.
That's a great point, but the point is, it takes a long time to recover from being choked out with a belt. If Drake moves quick, he would have been able to do it, but he's got other plans.
There's a time when this crowd would have erupted in applause every time Drake Younger picked up a chair.
And now they're sitting there angrily, upset that they know what's going to happen, that Drake Younger is going to win the title. He's going to be able to have a big party with all the women he wants later on tonight when he walks around town with that gold.
Oh, and look at this. Mox running back with the knees. Oh! And there was that implant DDT.
That's exactly what Moxley needed right now. High impact move to take down the Golden Boy.
Mox now back to his feet, this crowd firmly behind him.
Moxley's lost a lot of blood. Let's see what he's got left in the tank here.
I don't know, he's on the move. Big back elbow.
And Jon Moxley has got to go for a cover. But like you said, he's lost so much blood, and that might have been all he had left in the tank. That might be all he has left.
I don't know, we see Moxley time and time again with his back against the wall. And he always seems to have a little more than you give him credit for.
Hey, I've always called him the craftiest world champion in history, but he's dealing with the greatest world champion.
And right now he's lighting up the greatest world. Oh! Younger saw what was coming, clotheslined him to the outside, and this is not where Mox wants to be.
It's not where he wants to be, but it's where Drake Younger has him, and Drake Younger is going to upgrade from the fort.
You never know what's underneath a CZW ring.
You've got
Younger now going for the table.
And this is going to be the finale. This is how he's going to finish off Moxley. If he can use that table, do what he has to do. We're going to have a new world champion. Oh!
The edge of the table, no less, driven into the champion's ribs.
And that's going to affect Moxley if he even has the opportunity to latch on a hook and ladder later. When your ribs are sore, it's hard to execute anything, let alone breathe.
Drake Younger probably looking to hit that Drake's Landing, his finish, the move that has won so many matches here in CZW.
Oh, he's setting him up. Your lips to his ears.
All right, man, we all love Drake, but I wouldn't go that far. But how far is Drake gonna go on that table? This Moxley's got a counter.
Mox has a
pile driver through a table.
Good Lord. This crowd eating it up with a spoon.
But Jon Moxley had a hard landing himself. But if he could get Drake back in the ring, He's going to retain the title. Straight to the neck. Straight to the table, straight to the floor.
And again, this gives Moxley the opportunity he needs to try and recover, to try and recuperate, to gather his wits about it, figure out what he's got to do.
And it's something Jon Moxley is so good at. He's so great in the clutch, like you said earlier. But he is dealing with Drake Younger, another proven clutch performer.
Mox actually said to me, you know, he might not score 30 points a game, but he finds a way to hit that 3-point right at the buzzer. That is what his specialty is.
The baseball analogy works, but Moxley is still down. But what's more important is what's in the ring right now. Drake Younger, Jon Moxley, world title on the line. They've let it all hang out here at Night of 59.
What a co-main event, of course, we've got fans bring the weapons.
Oh! Cutter!
He's got him hooked!
Oh, so close! So close that Papa Giorgio's hand actually hit the mat a split second after Drake Younger lifted his shoulder.
It doesn't get any closer to that, but look at Mox now. Mox finally got his hands on the fork. Younger, though, with a low blow.
Younger with the perfect counter, a champion's counter.
A low blow, really?
Hey, whatever works in a situation like this. Are you trying to say using a tables? Oh, there we go. The adulation. You just want to spray it all over him and soak him in it.
Jesus. I can't sit next to you anymore.
Oh!
Good God! Sits out with the Blue Thunder. This could do it right here. Oh!
Almost had a new world champion. And Drake Younger has a right to be angry. Drake Younger now perfecting his balance by putting his shoe back on and perfecting the dent in the skull of Jon Moxley.
The champ is out cold. But Younger taking this opportunity to jaw jack, to try and piss off these fans even further instead of making a cover. If you really want to be the world champion, pin the man, for Christ's sake.
Oh, he will. Give him a minute here. But you don't want to give Moxley a minute. This might actually be a bad idea by the Golden Boy. Here it comes.
He's going for it. He's got him up.
Drake's landing. New champion.
He's got him covered. This is it.
No! Two count only. After the Drake's landing, Younger's coup de grace. Jon Moxley will not give up the world title that easily.
Younger now going to the chairs. Oh, look at this.
Look at that demonic structure. He has two steel folding chairs, ass to ass, upside down, all around. That's just gonna hurt.
If you get dropped on those mating steel chairs, this match is over. But look at Moxley.
Oh, he's got him rolled up.
He got him. He may not have won the title tonight. He may not have regained his prestigious former championship. But no!
Oh, Vortex hit the ring.
Scotty Vortex has never been so enraged in his life.
The time, 13 minutes and 49 seconds. Who won? And still, CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley.
And the clutch player has once again retained his heavyweight title here.
And it's for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Weighing this evening at 215 pounds and hailing from Newark, Bed-Stuy, ladies and gentlemen, the notorious 187
And
these men are going to be wearing the scars from this match for a while, but Jon Moxley is still our champion, and he's going on to face Ego Robert Anthony.
At the 12th anniversary show, February 12th. Absolutely correct, my friend. Jon Moxley, still the champion. What a tremendous show we've seen here. From small beginnings come great things. Jon Moxley retaining the title against the big rig Brody Lee.
Everybody stand for your new CZW World Heavyweight Champion. Whether you like it or not, tonight you will witness the birth of Robert Anthony's CZW World Heavyweight title reign at the cost of Jonathan Moxley.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the introduction. This contest, scheduled for one fall, 60-minute time limit, and it is for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from the sunny suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, and weighing this evening at 219 pounds. In his illustrious career in the combat zone, he has been CZW World Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is the current CZW Best of the Best Champion.
Here we go. Moxley.
The Tower Power. Too sweet to be sour. The star of Friday with Ego. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ego, Robert and his opponent hails from the nasty map and weighs in at 210 pounds. In this competitor's illustrious career, you have seen him attain victories over the New Age Punisher, B-Boy, the Golden Boy, Drake Younger, Devin Moore, the notorious 187 Homicide, the Ego, Robert Anthony, and the man, Nick Gage. He's the current, reigning, and defending CZW World Heavyweight Champion,
Methods, I gotta tell you, this will be a very difficult match for me to even attempt to pick a winner.
You know what? I'm going to, I got to start off by saying, you know what? I was was rooting for Ego. I was thinking this is going to be his night. This is going to be his night. But you know what? Coming out, I'm seeing something in the gleam in the eye of Jon Moxley that I've never seen before. I mean, this guy he's at peak physical condition. He knows that this is his night to really establish his legacy that he's already been working so hard to build up. This night, the battle of egos is just unreal.
Well, you know, here's the thing, too, you have to consider, though. Robert Anthony took last month off. Robert Anthony has been training. He is focused. He is determined. Jon Moxley, as you said, has been defending this title now for almost a year, with an exception of 1 week. He held that title since our last anniversary show, the 11th anniversary show, when he defeated the New Age Punisher, B-Boy. But you gotta wonder, with all of these people that he has had to defend the title against, what kind of condition at this point, what kind of toll has that taken on the body of one Jon Moxley? Whoa, the action!
Oh, please, God, don't let them come after me again. My jaw can't take another.
Stay behind the table. Just stay behind the table. Shawnee's got you.
I'll tell you what, though, Moxley, he is on top of his game right now. You know, you got to wonder just exactly what he's thinking right now, because the last time he was in the ring with Robert Anthony, there was another guy by the name of Nick Gage in there with him, and it cost him his title.
Well, you know, that's the thing, too, is at this point in time, there's no one to interfere. There's no one that's going to come out.
Oh, it is one-on-one.
This is Mox versus the Ego, straight up. The question is, for as long as Mox has been running, does he have enough in the tank to fend off a completely well-rested Robert Anthony? I'm not trying to sell Mox short. I've enjoyed every moment of his title reign, but I just got a question.
Big chop there by Moxley. I even hurt his own hand. You know, you're talking about it like it's over or something. You know, I got to say right now, one thing that definitely goes into Mox's favor is he has got that violent streak, that violent temper that really plays into his strengths here in the CZW Combat Zone.
Well, I'm not talking like it's over. I'm just saying, I'm wondering. You know, Robert Anthony has never been more focused. And I'm not going to, like I said, Jon Moxley, I mean, it's been established. The man is the clutch player, okay?
Absolutely.
He's the clutch player. He finds a way to win. He hits the 3 at the last second. He finds a way to get his hand raised in victory. He has time and time again. I'm just wondering if he's ready to deal with a completely well-rested Anthony.
Well, you know, having the CZW World title is a lot of pressure on anybody.
Absolutely.
But, you know, Moxley has stepped up to the plate and absolutely carried this company.
And I can't deny that at all.
Big chop there by Ego. Moxley coming back. I'll tell you what, these two, they're just going to go tit for tat this entire night. You can't find two more well-balanced guys. Oh, nice move there by Ego to escape it.
Look at this. Oh, drop kick right to the mush. Sends the champ all the way to the outside.
I'll tell you what, Ego has never looked better than he's looking right now, because, you know, ever since he took that stupid mask off, oh, and he's going to go up and over.
Oh, sweep the leg, Johnny.
See, that shows the veteranship of one Jon Moxley. You know, he's always thinking, how can I get the advantage on my opponent? That's what makes him a great champion here.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Mox has been a chess player. Easy, easy. I know you're having flashbacks right now.
Oh, and another unbelievable chop there by Moxley.
Mox laying it in, man. Mox is determined to keep that title.
Oh, just ripping the flesh off of his chest. And he's hurting his hand. That's how hard he is hitting this man.
Mox
He's doing damage onto himself.
And look at that, wisely breaking the count. But still, taking it to Anthony on the outside. Anthony counters. Oh, Mox hits the guardrail.
Well, you know what? A count out right here does nothing but benefit Moxley. The title cannot change hands on the floor, and you got to think Robert Anthony is thinking about that at this time.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Anthony
shades of egotistico.
He is clearing. Don't even say that name to him. You'll get kicked in the face again. Oh, he got launched into the second row. Mox walking it off. Look at this, breaking the count once again.
Well, you know Moxley wants to defeat Ego here. he wants to get that victory so he can put this man behind him. But what's he doing? He's grabbing the jacket of Robert Anthony. Be careful, that thing is expensive.
See, this is the thing. This is what Mox needs to not do. Look.
What? Oh, just like egotistical, fantastical. Look at him go. Up and over into Robert Anthony.
And you know what, though? That's the problem. That is what I'm concerned with. Look, would I love to see Jon Moxley retain his title? Sure, I've enjoyed, like I said, I've enjoyed every moment of his run. But this is what he needs to not do. The Jon Moxley that comes in and focuses on what has to get done between those ropes is the Jon Moxley that won and has kept the title. The Jon Moxley that plays to the fans is not going to keep.
You know what? I wouldn't say that he's playing to the fans. What he's doing right there was he was getting into the head of Robert Anthony. And you know what? I'm going to say smart tactic there by Moxley. And how dare you question the champion? Now Moxley just opening up all over Robert Anthony. I'll tell you, who looks like a fresh man now there, Salamander?
See, you misinterpret me. I'm not, look, Jon Moxley has been a hell of a champion, and I hope that he continues to be so, but he needs to focus on this man.
Ducks under, big enziguri there by Robert Anthony. Sorry to cut you off there, Sal, but action was furious.
But look at this. Anthony hesitated to make that cover. Oh!
You know what? That might have cost him the title.
Oh, look at this now. Grapevining. He's got like scissors around the neck and just putting all that torque, all that pressure on the neck of Jon Moxley. Is that tapping? No.
He's still replying to the referee, so
the match is continuing. And look at this, Anthony just relinquishing the hold.
Yeah, and you take the breath out of a person that's gonna mess with their head. They're gonna drop their entire game plan. They're only gonna think about trying to get some air into their lungs, and that big chop is not going to help with the lung capacity of one Jon Moxley.
You know, the thing is too, is Jon Moxley, even though he's a very big man, he has very high speed offense. You take the breath away, you take his legs away. Oh!
Beautiful counter there. And notice he kept a hold of the leg going for the STF.
And he's got him locked. You know, the ego here, he might as well be miles from the ropes.
Yeah, because he's got to carry the weight of Moxley in order to get to those ropes. But
Mox is in perfect position. Look at this.
I'll tell you one thing about Robert Anthony, though. He has got deceptive power. I mean, you look at him and he looks chiseled for granite, but...
Oh, and he makes
And there you go. Exactly what I was talking about right there.
You know, the other thing, too, to consider there, Robert Anthony is what, 6'3", 6'4"?
Oh, yeah, he's a huge competitor. He's probably the biggest guy here in the combat zone.
But I'm saying those long limbs came into play there. If he was a smaller man, he might not have made it.
And now they're just trading blows.
I'm telling you,
Moxley saying to bring it, though.
Oh, and there it is.
His drop kick sends him into the
guardrail. That is Jon Moxley. He's on the move.
Oh! And he just nailed himself on that concrete. No mats here.
That's how it is in the combat zone. Unforgiving concrete floor. Mox. Oh, he might be down and out.
I'll tell you what, that is definitely not what Moxley had in mind. Robert Anthony now, he knows he is in the driver's seat in this match.
The officials checking on Mox, checking on the condition of the champion.
Yeah, I mean, we may be looking at our new champion.
And look at the confidence.
Well, they don't call him the ego for nothing.
Well, obviously, but he knows. He saw what happened. He's basically waiting to pick the bones of one Jon Moxley, and this is what he's going for now.
Yeah, you know, don't mind me. I'm not trying to question this man's game plan here, but it did seem to take a while for him to jump on top of Moxley and regain that offensive advantage. But, you know, that shows you how impactful that move Moxley just missed was.
Oh, absolutely. Suicide dive, caught his foot on the bottom rope, it seemed to me, and then went kersplat on the concrete floor. I mean, who knows how much damage? He could have hit his knees. We don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Moxley doesn't even know where he's at right now. A nice scoop slam there by Ego, but you know what? Yeah, I was going to say it's going to take more than a scoop slam to win the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, modified camel clutch there by Ego.
Cobra, you mean, my friend?
Cobra, yes, thank you.
All right, you got it. Wrong animal.
But I'll tell you what, he's got it cinched in, and Moxley is nowhere near the ropes right now, being in the middle of that ring.
And you know, the thing is, too, is Anthony has already worked him over. Has already tried to take his breath away with that modified, like, figure 4 hold around his neck. And now he's just trying to choke the life out of the champion. He's got a game plan, and he's sticking to it. And Mox really has not had an opportunity.
Oh, big kick right to the chest cavity. Another one.
As I was saying, Mox has not had an opportunity to recover from
roaring elbow.
From that drop to the concrete.
That took Moxley right out. Ego seems to have a game plan here. He looks like he's going to go up high.
Now see, he's taking too much time here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, jaw jacking with these fans aren't going to win you the match.
Absolutely not. I mean, I know Anthony likes to give these people what for. I mean,
hey, can you blame him?
We've seen him time and time again. Look at this, Moxley springing.
He was
back
playing possum.
And look at this, just raining down, clubbing shots to the
back. Oh, just breaking the back. Ego though with the eye poke. You can always counter the offense with that.
Great equalizer. That's why they call it that. And now,
what is Anthony setting up for here? Moxley's got a butterfly off the top rope.
Oh, nice.
Butterfly suplex takes him right over, but you know, that took a lot out of both men. Moxley should be, he's trying to reach over for the pin.
If anything else, this should give Moxley the opportunity to try and rest up, to try and regain his whereabouts and go back on the offensive.
Oh, you apparently don't know Moxley. He doesn't need to rest up, my friend. Oh, nice move. This is the way he wins his matches.
Look at this.
He is great with the element of surprise. Big back chop. Another chop. He's just tearing into Ego's chest here tonight. Reversal of the whip.
Big forearm shot, big clothesline, and Mox is starting to fire back. It looks like he's regained all his senses, and he's determined to keep his title. Look at this, though. Lateral press, but he didn't hook the leg. That's unlike Jon Moxley.
Yeah, surprising on the Ego that Jon Moxley has, that he wants to win this match. Oh, and Moxicity.
That could be it. That could be it right there. He's got the cover.
Plenty.
Oh, and Jon Moxley.
I was just
like half an inch away from.
I was just about to say he's won plenty of his matches with that move right there. Many of his defenses even. Ego just, you know, Ego wants it right now. That's the reason why you kick out.
Well, absolutely. You know, Anthony basically has reset his career. He went as far as he could as this masked egotistico fantastico, this crowd pleaser. And these people turned on him. So what did he do? He took off the mask. He reset his career, and he's focused on becoming the champ.
And now he's already got the strength to stand up, even using the ropes. Mox on the move.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Big running forearm.
Oh, it runs right into the back elbow. Check this out now. These guys are just going shot for shot. Oh, look at the power of Anthony. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Picks him back up. Oh, modified flatliner. Look at this. Anthony might be the champ. No, kicking out at 2.
Yeah, you know what? I have a feeling we're starting to see some history right here. This has got to be Mox's toughest defense here.
Well, again, Anthony.
Oh, and look at him just wrenching in this maneuver.
Absolutely.
Rings of Saturn style. He's got the head hooked. And
stretching the man. And you know what? Here's the thing. You damage the shoulder joints. You think Mox is going to be able to hit the hook and ladder?
Absolutely not.
Especially when you're dealing with a man the size of Anthony.
Look at Mox trying to roll through and trying to, you know, always trying to go for that pinning combination. And there he goes again. Small package 1, 2.
And everything that Mox has come up with, Anthony has had an answer for thus far.
Oh, and Moxley just out to the floor.
Papa G going out to check on both men.
They both absolutely need it. That might have been the straw that broke the camel's back on both of these gentlemen.
Well, you know, this is Mox's second spill to the outside too. You know, I mean, if Anthony can recover, he's got a very good shot. If he can get Mox back in the ring, I mean, you know, Jon Moxley, we saw him hit the floor over here. I have no idea how he landed here, but Mox,
it looks like
he's on his feet first. I mean, Moxley loves being the CZW World Champion.
Oh, he lives for that title and that recognition. It really is what drives him. It's why he's been such a great champion. But that's what drives everybody here. Because if you're not in here to be the world champion, get the hell out of here.
Fair enough.
Moxley going up to the middle rope, but
he doesn't do that often. Oh, that might be why Anthony countering with the Hurricane Rana, and now Anthony going to the top.
We saw Moxley play possum earlier, but no!
Oh, the standing switch moonsault hooks the leg, and then, oh, so close.
Ego is pulling out things from his past. He's trying to go for anything to get himself the victory here. Big brain buster.
That could do it there. He's got him hooked.
Look at the heart and desire
of
Jon Moxley, but look at the pain wrenched on his face.
You son of a bitch! You stay down!
I'm sure
you stay the fuck down! Because I will be the new CZ.
Oh, it slapped him right across the face.
Oh, Mox with a counter. Robert Anthony going with his signature maneuvers, and look at this.
Sliding clothesline, that's gonna be it. The champion.
These men are making liars out of his methods. What is this? Unique cover.
Anything he can do to get to that pin, he's just trying to finish this match. Keep that title, go home with the winner's share of the purse.
Oh, and there it is. There's that cutter. He's got him covered. And Anthony kicks out at two again. Again.
I cannot believe that his shoulder blade came off of the mat just in that split second. Shows you just how much Robert Anthony wants this, but Jon Moxley, he wants this just as much. It is a battle of wills and a battle of egos. And I don't really know who's going to come out on top.
Well, you know, I mean,
I'm sure loving the ride, though.
Think about the prestige. Think about the prestige of carrying the CZW World Heavyweight title. Think about what that means to a wrestler's career.
I'm going to tell you.
That elevates you to upper echelon. And speaking of upper echelon.
They're up on the top right now.
Look at this, Anthony. He's got Mox. Oh! DVD from the top. Hooks both legs. And Mox kicks out at two.
I'm dumbfounded. I thought that was going to be it. Coming off the top with that DVD. Moxley has the power of 1,000 men right now in order to kick out of that.
And look at the faces of both of these guys.
Look, they're spent. Backslide.
He's got him.
He knows he kept a hold of him. Now into the crossface.
And look at him stretching him. He is stretching him. Robert Anthony is trying desperately to find his way to the ropes. Oh, great counter. No. Mox told, no, he got to the ropes. Great counter from Robert Anthony.
Yeah, you know, all you have to do is try to find a way into those ropes, and the referee has to break the hold. Moxley knows that. I think that's why he's so frustrated, because I think he realizes he had the man right where he wanted him at that point.
Well, both of these guys, both of these guys.
Oh, going for the hook and ladder.
Oh, the back of Jon Moxley.
Oh, he's taking so much damage. Oh, big kick right to the face.
You want to talk about damage? Hey, you know what that's like, don't you?
Oh, another kick.
He's got him up. Oh, Japanese Ocean Cyclone Suplex.
Oh!
And Mox kicked out at 2.
And Robert Anthony is so frustrated right now, you can see it. But he's got to fight through it. He is so close to being the world champion right now. Moxley is completely out on his feet.
Moxley doing like drunken monkey style there. But look at this. He's got him back up. Oh,
A second one.
Oh, and Mox kicking out again at 2.
Now Robert Anthony going right after it again.